Now that Opie and Chris Distefano had their cream puffs and made their way over to Carl Ruiz and Tim Sabian and a whole bunch of other people, it's time for a supersized episode. Live from New York City, it's OpieRadio.
See you later, buddy. You don't have wires in your headphones.
Make sure you charge your ear pods.
There goes Tim. Tim's walking down the sidewalk as we start this fine podcast.
The world's largest snowflake.
Oh my God, yeah.
And we're off and running. Look at him. He's
not really a walk.
Look at him waddling down the sidewalk.
I'll give him about another 6 months.
You think
Westwood?
No, just in life. I think he's going down.
You think you got large hips, Chris
Oh
Distefano?
my God, that guy fucking he gives birth to baby elephants. Oh God.
He must
Can I have
get
a beer?
really. Yeah, we're gonna get to that, but I want to make fun of Tim some more.
Oh yeah, let's make fun of him.
Why would you cheat us that?
I know, dude.
I think when he gets home, he's very chafed. You think,
Yeah.
right?
He looks like the kind of guy who, like, he can just have a crisis any day now and just go full-blown transgender.
He's got that softness about him.
He's got
right?
that way where he's like, you know what? I want a post-op puss. I think he's going to be going post-op by 2025.
I'm tired of guys banging my belly button. I'm going for the real thing.
He's gay, right, Tim? Guaranteed?
No, he's not gay.
Oh, no, seriously, he's gay, man.
Robert, is Tim gay?
Is Tim gay?
No, he's not
What?
gay. We can't just say he's gay.
Well, it's not an accusatory statement. I thought that he was I thought I was in the presence of a homosexual man, which is fine. But I'm actually dumbfounded he's not. Does his wife know he's not gay?
I believe so. Yeah,
Okay.
that's how that would work, I think.
Oh, man.
Speaking of transgenders, Caitlyn Jenner is going out with a 21-year-old girl.
Lucky.
I just read that like 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah, because he's not.
What is that about?
What isn't it about? Oh, you don't think that's good?
Why wouldn't he just stay Bruce Jenner and bang 21-year-olds? I'm so confused by the transgender thing.
Oh, man. I got pieces of cream puff in my shirt pocket.
from the last podcast.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah.
You're a nervous eater, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm bad.
Oh yeah, he's like a wood chipper when he eats his cream puffs.
What chipper?
But then my cream puffs, whatever, it splooged all over my hand. You
You're
missed
walking
it.
around with that make a deal fucking microphone all through New York. It's so embarrassing.
I know, it was. It was when it kind of hit me, like when I met him on the corner and he had the Price is Right, Mike, buy a garbage can. I was like, this is a long way down.
Bro, Opie came to meet me at the airport in his pajamas.
Yeah,
in his
yeah.
Upper West Side wealthy pajamas.
Like a divorced mom.
Yeah, he looked like a divorced mom. And he's like, yeah, Carl. And I'm like, fuck.
And he's like, he didn't sleep, he's hungover. And he sees my stupid face in my pajamas, and I was wide awake because I get up early.
And I land in Newark, right? So I come from California where everyone's beautiful. You land in Newark at 7 in the morning, and it's just...
Oh, you got that red-eye headache.
And it's death. And I flew coach, which is unhuman.
Yeah, and you have to see him.
And then there's Opie in his pajamas.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
With his homemade shoes.
His homemade shoes. He's dressed like Bethany Frankel.
Skinny boy margaritas.
Yo, my God.
Skinny boy. It happened again last night.
What?
I went out with my wife and I ordered a fine drink, and they gave my drink to my wife.
Well, you say fine drink, but it was pink.
It was you noticed, Matt.
I did notice.
Owner of Gebhards on the
Matt,
Upper West
did you see,
Side.
like,
Gebhards or Gerhards?
Gebhards.
Gebhards.
All right, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but I like a fruity cocktail. And I have no problem admitting it. But the problem is every time I go out with my wife, they always give my drink to her and vice versa because she drinks like a man. She drinks like normal shit.
Beers and stuff.
But mine was a very pink. It was a pear margarita, so I don't know why it was pink. I wasn't expecting the pink thing.
Boo. Was it good?
Huh?
Was it good?
Yeah, it was awesome. I had 3.
And what, your
They were
wife
so
had a beer?
good. Yeah, she had a
But did they each time deliver your drink to her every time you reordered?
There's the picture of the drink.
Yeah,
the worst.
They can't see it, all right? But yeah, that is my drink.
What are you eating? Sliced avocado? What's on the plate?
That's a Greek salad.
Oh my God.
That was a Greek salad.
Oh, it's a Greek salad. Oh, okay.
But that's a Manhattan
cucumber.
Greek salad. It's not a real Greek salad like in Queens. That's not a real Greek salad.
No, that's a real Greek salad. A real Greek salad doesn't have lettuce. Tell him, Carl.
I'm right here.
It's all about
I'm telling you, that's not a Greek salad. I'm Carl. That's not a Greek
Greek salad is a little onion, a little cucumber, a little tomato, and a little green pepper.
Opie.
That's and feta.
Can't say
And
Greek
feta.
salad. Let me tell you what Greek salad sounds to like a Greek. It's like if I told you I'm having a New York salad. Or I'm having England salad.
Right.
It's a whole country. It's actually like 30 fucking islands. They have 100 different types of salads.
salads. Yeah.
Right, Chris?
I think so. Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, I like Greek food.
Do you like
Kinda
Greek
coconut.
food?
Yeah.
I'm having New York chicken. What? What does that mean?
Anyway, we're at Gebhards, and we got the owner, Matt, who took care of us last time we were here. That's why we're back, Matt.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Thank you. You noticed that we
Matt.
upgraded the equipment? We're moving.
This stuff is stellar.
It's
Yeah.
it's not bad, right?
Matt's, yeah, I like Matt. He's really lively on the radio.
He's a pisser.
Yeah. Every time Matt talks, he actually looks at the microphone. He thinks the microphone becomes a person. He's like, "Hi, I'm Matt from Gebhards."
He's hoping the microphone will just do all the work for
Matt,
him.
don't throw me out. I'm just kidding.
Do I look here though?
What?
Where do I look?
No, you can. I don't know.
Hey,
I want a Greek salad.
we need beers. We need beers.
I'll
Yeah,
get
I'll-
you some beers.
Yeah,
That
well,
way I don't have to
you're
look at
drinking
this
the
mic
Peels,
anymore.
I'm drinking Peels. It just came back out. I'm so excited. So I had a stout that was incredible when I got here. A shot of Evan Williams, actually 2 shots of Evan Williams.
Nice.
He has a bottle of CBS, the one that you scarfed down in my cabin.
That stuff was awesome.
That was so shitty what he did.
You offered it to me.
But you never take it. You know when someone doesn't take it, you offer it to him, right?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden he's in my cabin. I'm like, hey, have some beers. Like, yeah, whoop, the whole fucking thing.
Wow.
Well, it was a creepy place. I just wanted to get drunk.
Next thing you know, I realize, I look at him, he's all glassy-eyed, like a sorority sister,
going, yeah.
giggling at me and shit. I'm like, what is going on?
We're all very confused. I'm doing podcasts, in front of a garbage can.
Yeah.
Carl's in the middle of the woods in this creepy cabin. What the fuck happened to us?
I'm wearing my winter
What happened
shirt.
to us?
I know what happened to me. I don't know what happened to you. I got 3 lawyers that can tell you exactly what happened to me.
You know, speaking of ghosts, you were talking about ghosts on the
Yeah.
podcast we did, just wandering around aimlessly. Carl's cabin probably has a ghost.
100%, right?
If ghosts are real, they're in his creepy
You
cabin.
hear him at night?
Well, there's the ghost of my bank account. That one walks around.
Yeah.
It's Chase Manhattan Blue. It just walks around.
Yeah.
But there's definitely somebody that's dead there,
Yeah.
besides me.
Yeah. Something died there. Somebody
Yeah.
died. You feel present.
There's like a plexiglass covering a window, like where someone jumped out.
Interesting.
It's not good.
Yeah, you don't put up a plexiglass window unless something really bad happened.
Yeah.
And then the landlord came back and hosed down the whole thing and said, let's just put a plexiglass window in.
Yeah, there's definitely a crime scene.
Something happened.
Is that where you live now, the cabin?
That's where I live. I live in a cabin.
Yeah, wow, so it's really went down for you, too.
Yeah, I'm basically the living OpieRadio show. Like, if the OpieRadio show was a person,
Yeah,
it would be
personified.
me.
Yeah, if you want to press a button and put guy standing with microphone by garbage can, you want to put that living situation, it's guy living in a cabin with ghosts.
Right, and a garbage can inside the
Garbage can, yeah.
That's my laundry basket.
And
I still drive a Toyota.
You were supposed to join us at the creepy cabin, but you canceled that day. But
What
the
happened?
first podcast, what I envisioned, because both you guys are going through the same thing in different ways. I don't know
Yeah.
how much you want to talk
Well,
about
I never
it.
got married, so I didn't.
All right, but
Fucking up here, bro.
Yeah, dude, smartest thing I've ever done.
I wanted Chris Distefano and Carl from the creepy cabin for the first podcast,
I
but
know.
then you canceled. I think
know.
you panicked on me.
I probably did. Yeah, well,
Hey, Chris, over here. Look over here. Good move, cuz.
What?
Good move on that cancel.
Why?
Walking over.
He got so scared. I'm not thinking.
What are you
Like,
talking
the
about?
anxiety. Your anxiety
Oh,
level. I'm trying to make a joke. He's looking outside like you were going to get clipped.
Oh,
wait, what?
Oh, no.
Is she here? Is she here?
Look at somebody walk by. Oh, I got it. Yeah, good move.
You got it now?
Yeah.
I don't know why Matt's still sitting with us when Appeals is waiting for us.
I'll go get you some beers, guys.
No.
What do you want, Chris? You want
Oh,
Appeals?
yeah. What's appeals?
This.
Is it German?
It's like a grandpa beer
It's a
that they
grandpa
just
beer.
brought back.
Is it American?
Let him explain it when he comes back, Chris.
Yeah,
Well, mine's gonna get spit in it.
He
so.
this
Well,
place
what are
has
you gonna
a ton of different selections, but he also
Oh, there he is.
also specializes in grandpa beers.
Okay, cool. I love this place.
You're too young. You don't understand grandpa beers.
What kind of food do they have?
Don't worry. They got chicken fingers and popcorn shrimp.
Yeah, the kind of shit I like.
How much for the popcorn shrimps?
Whose is this? Is this yours?
That was mine, too. That's a chocolate stout. But
Wow.
I've been drinking for a while.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's syrup.
10%.
Yeah.
Wow.
At
And
10%.
you don't feel buzzed at all right now? You feel good?
I've been drunk probably much the whole month.
Right. Yeah. So you're drunk right now, 100%.
100% drunk.
BAC's illegal.
I can't drive a bicycle right now.
You're just functioning.
I'm just functioning.
I can't tell.
No, I can't tell at all.
cannot fucking tell.
You
with
look
Carl.
sober as anything.
Yeah, man. Anyway.
You can tell when I'm drunk because when I'm sober, I'm a nasty motherfucker.
Yeah, he's kind of
I'm trying to
nasty.
feel
I'm
that
nasty
cream puff.
sober.
Yeah, you're a little nasty.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get you a grandpa beer, and you're single now, finally, Chris.
Yeah.
And last I talked to you,
Look at that.
Founders CBS.
Is that now? What's
This
that?
is. I gotta tell
wine?
you.
What is
That's
this
lights
beer?
out.
It's
a great beer.
You got to take a sip of it. It's like a chocolate sundae, but a beer.
It's
Wow.
excellent.
You're
It is
gonna love
excellent.
it.
Where do you get that kind of stuff?
This is from Michigan, and its Founders is a great brewery. Let the expert tell you, because
Okay.
he knows a lot more than I do.
Yeah, Matt, explain. You just brought all sorts of stuff to the table here, man.
Well, whatever. I mean,
Appeals. There
Yeah,
you go.
that's fine.
Yeah,
Great.
you're gonna like the peels, Matt. What do you get? You got the CBS Founders, and then what do you get me?
Cheers, man.
Opie, for you, it's the Transmitter W3. It's a hibiscus wheat beer from Transmitter Brewing in Long Island City.
Oh, wow. Somebody told me the other day, 3 things that you need to have in your diet every single day to stay healthy: hibiscus, spinach, mustard. So there you go. You got
Did you say hot biscuits? What's the first one?
hibiscus, spinach, mustard. That's what it is. A little
You're good.
HSM, hibiscus, spinach, mustard.
That's tasty, man. That's all right. That's good stuff. So, no, the last time I talked to you, you were, I think, living on your dad's couch.
Yeah. Well, what happened?
Can you finally move out of that
I
situation?
moved out of that. And what I did was I rented an apartment out of my price range in downtown Brooklyn, like big high luxury. Went fucking nuts. Got in there, started still paying, for my kid, their rent, and then in the 3 months into the lease, I was like, I don't want to live here anymore, and I went and put a down payment on an apartment in Bay Ridge.
Smart.
Thinking I could just get out of the lease. In my apartment, which I was renting,
No
which
way.
could not. So now I'm paying for 3 apartments, and I live in 3 apartments. And that last 2 nights, just because of anxiety, I've stayed in a hotel.
You ain't lying either.
Yeah, I'm not lying. So I'm just throwing money into an abyss, but at least one of them I own, so that's good.
Yeah, that's.
And the
But I
rental,
told you this years ago. You got to buy.
I got to buy. So I bought a place finally.
So when are you out of your rental?
4 months.
4 months. You
4
got to eat that fucking
I got
money.
to actually 5 months. Yeah. But, I mean,
and
what am I
how
gonna
was
do?
it living with your dad?
It was good. I mean, I
Did you
saw him
bring
naked
ba-
too much.
You saw your dad naked?
But he, when you live with your dad, it's like I start to see his habits. There's my
is
dad
that
right
your
here.
dad?
Yeah.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
How are you?
No English?
No, that's Jean-Claude right there.
Okay, yeah.
Good. You want to be on the podcast, or are you going to just creepily
He's gonna stay.
stare at us? All right, come by.
He's out here.
I know how to get rid of him. He's gone. Oh my God. He's now waddling down
The fastest way to
sidewalk.
get rid of someone in New York is asking them to be on Opie's podcast. The guy literally just got hit by a bus, left screaming.
Oh, he's walking. He heard that. He turned around. Look at that. He's like, oh. That guy beat the shit out of
Holy
us.
shit.
Oh, man, strength like that. He went to Vietnam.
He went. You make it sound like it's a ride. He went to Vietnam.
We weren't laughing at you. He thought we were laughing at him, and then he turned around and he shook his head in a really scary fashion.
I'm gonna get
Fashion. Anyway, so you were living with your dad. You saw too many of his habits. You saw him naked. Did you bring girls home to the couch too?
No, because I couldn't get anybody to get on the Staten Island ferry. So none of these girls wanted to take the ferry. So
What's the problem with the Staten Island ferry?
at 1 a.m. you're gonna, it's hard to get pussy across the water. You can't do it,
Cuban girls, bro. We know
They would
they
do
know
it.
water. They're not scared of that shit.
You can't do it.
Can't do it. Yeah.
Plus, you're in Bay Ridge. That's not really like being in New York. That's like being in Bay Ridge.
Bay
It's
Ridge
its
is too
own
far.
place.
Well, if I was in Bay Ridge, it would have been one thing, but I was living on Staten Island with my dad.
So
it's
Staten
like, now you're
Island-
asking somebody to go to an island at 1 o'clock in the morning, it's not going to happen.
So a lot of people that live on Staten Island, they're blocked out because
They're
women
blocked out.
really have to decide if I want to be there for
Yeah.
the next 16 hours.
Taxi. I could have taken a taxi.
That's how you
but-
know you like me.
Taxi or
Take an
Uber.
Uber.
What about the Uber?
Well, I'm paying for 4 places, so I don't have the money for the
Drop
Uber right
another
now.
$80 to get home.
When I was staying at this place in California. It's up in the middle of nowhere, right?
Right.
So the first day you get there, you walk around the town, you find all the girls.
Right.
You let yourself be known. There's nowhere they can go.
Right.
So on Thursday, I'm like, "You want a drink?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
By Saturday, I'm like, You ready now? She's like, yep. I told you.
You just wait them out.
I wait him out.
So what are the habits that your dad that turned you off? His habits.
I didn't walk around naked a lot. I would
Why would he walk around naked a lot?
Because it was his house. He was like, if you're going to live here, like, I'm not going to change. He's 70 years old. He wasn't going to change his life for me. And then he would do this thing where he would, like, kind of talk to me about, like, all the like, how I made the right decision by leaving my ex. And he would, like, look at her Instagram. She's half naked over here. You know, what if this is not the kind of girl you want? And then, like, an hour later, he would like the pics on her Instagram.
Oh, man, that is perfect.
So I was like, I got to get away from this guy.
That is so
And he was like,
perfect.
what do you mean? It's the mother of your child. I can't like a pic?
That's so funny.
But he would only like the ones with her in the fucking bikini. Oh, that's...
What's her name on Instagram?
Oh, she's a smoke show. It's kind of...
Imagine you see me around Bay Ridge. Son of a
Motherfucker.
The gnome is here.
I'm like, at least I know my kids are eating good.
Do you still get along with her, or?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
For the sake of the kid?
For the sake of the kid, yeah. We got to a fight last week because I had my daughter's birthday party, and I rented pigs, like piglets.
Nice.
Yeah, NewYorkTeacupPiggies.com.
Beautiful.
Good website. Danielle. Yeah, she came over. She brought these little 3 piggies.
You totally hooked up with Danielle.
No, Danielle's a power lesbian. Oh, yeah, like full blown. Yeah, she full blown lesbian.
Sabian?
FBL. Yeah.
Like Tim Sabian?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's right up Tim Sabian's alley.
Tim does look like an Asian lesbian.
Yeah.
Sabian looks like Ellen DeGeneres' agent.
Yeah.
He's gonna kill me.
Well, who is he?
He's everything,
He's
bro.
the guy.
He's the Westwood One guy?
He's
brought
the
me
engine.
over
He's
here.
the Westwood One
He's
wizard?
the engine, man. He's
Oh.
the engine.
He sort of saved our careers.
Fucking
I say
kidding.
sort of because I'm not really sure yet. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Tim
Tim
Sabian.
Sabian, bro. He's a big deal, cuz.
Fucking hell yeah, dude.
All right.
Should be
All right,
nice.
Tim. Well, I was being nice to him. I mean, all
right, back to the
gay stuff. Back to the whole day, he's getting a sex change thing didn't work too good.
Back to the piglets there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I bought the piglets, and
Yeah.
it was great. You know, hit at the party. My daughter loved them so much. I called the lady about 2 hours after she left, and I just bought a piglet. And I went back to my kid's mom's house, and I'm at her door with the piglet. So I said to her, I got a piglet. I bought a pig for you. And she goes, oh, that's good. She goes, are you gonna raise it at your house? And I was like, no, I thought I'd leave it here. And she was like, you can't leave a pig here. I was like, why? It's for our daughter. And she was like, you're not going to leave a piglet in this house.
Right.
In my house. I was like, well, it's my house. But she was like, so she said, so my daughter sees the piglet, falls in love with it. So the piglet's there. And then my daughter named the piglet Chinese. That's the name of the piglet. Chinese the pig. See, so
Definitely your daughter.
Well, it's my daughter. She not China, not the Chinese pig. The name of the pig is Chinese.
Right.
And I was like, why? Where the hell did Delilah hear that name? Like, why did she name that? And she was like, when I went outside, my dad and my uncle was screaming. My dad was screaming about the Chinese. So that's why she named it Chinese. But now the pig's in New Jersey with her sister.
Yeah, I think I'm with your ex.
Yeah, can't show up with a pig, right?
You
No, I
can't
was-
buy a pig.
Yeah.
And try to raise it in Brooklyn.
Well, they have a backyard.
Oh, they do have a
Yeah,
backyard.
and the lady told me you can feed the pig anything. They're like, if you want to feed it pieces of the garbage, it'll fucking eat the garbage.
Well, yes.
Is that true?
No.
No?
Whoever's talking to you they're not that smart. They're a little bit smarter than the pig.
Well, what are you supposed to feed the pig?
It's like a regular animal. It has a diet.
It's got a pig
Unless
feed.
you want a sick pig. You know
But
what I
it's a
mean?
teacup piggy. So what? So
teacup pig, that's a dangerous breed, right? So they have to splice a lot of breeds to make a pig that small. So they have a lot of skin rashes and stuff.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful. They start to smell real bad.
So that's not a good house pet. It's a teacup piggy.
It's a terrible gift, is what it comes down to.
I just get a chocolate lab, cause like everybody
Thank
else.
you. I want no,
Try
I
this
wanna go.
Founders CBS.
Is this the chocolate beer?
Yeah,
This
try
is
this.
really good.
Holy shit, that's good.
Isn't that
Wow.
a great beer?
Yeah. Holy.
Isn't
fuck.
that amazing?
Is there actual chocolate in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a
It
little
tastes like
bit.
fucking Hershey syrup.
There's chocolate and coffee and maple syrup
You
in
can
it.
taste the coffee too.
I mean, how
Oh
good is
my
that?
God, that's fucking fantastic.
Opie
CBS
crushed it at my house.
CBS. I have a bad track record with CBS. CBS. You know, I almost forgot about it. They fucking didn't pick up my. You know what? They didn't pick up my pilot. Then all the shows they picked up over my show, they canceled every single one of them.
All
after the
right,
first
so that
season.
should make you feel good.
Fucking scums.
It would have been worse if they picked it up and then canceled
That's
it, right?
drink him and piss him out.
Yeah, true. Yeah, now you're in my fucking colon.
I told Chris, but I want to say it in front of Carl. So we did a birthday party for Carl. Sherrod put the whole thing together, and there were a ton of comics. And Carl's going to back me up. Everyone there said you had the best set. It was unbelievable
Guy
how
Fieri?
funny you were.
It was funny. Yeah, that was fun.
Guy Fieri, Alex Garnaschelli, and the rest of them.
Dude, you crushed it.
Rocco.
Well,
Everyone said you had the best set of the night.
Well, it was also, I think I went up third or fourth. That's like the sweet spot of a comedy show, you know?
Bro, your peanut allergy and allergy set.
Well,
I mean, a lot of people have hit on that topic, you know, obviously, but you made it so unique and your own. It was so funny.
I don't remember that
I
part.
will tell you, like when you like a lot of the positive of not getting things go your way in this business is if like you just want to sit down and write, and I would just get like fucking mad on stage after like I didn't get my show, and I would see some dumb fuck get a show, and I'm like, you gave this fucking asshole a TV show, not me. So I would just be in the Comedy Cellar every night, just like boom, boom, boom.
Dude.
So yeah,
you know, that's how I feel, man. I mentioned the Food Network. Some guys like, and we're gonna make fried calamari. I'm screaming, you're a hack!
So yeah,
Right.
You come out with some new fucking food fusion.
Doesn't
food,
matter.
Good. Yeah,
Bro,
I'm saying it motivates you. I think like
Not me. I kind of get stuck in the hate.
yeah.
So does it?
I become a full-blown alcoholic. You're like, yeah, I shit my pants and live in a cabin. But what do you do? Oh, you write jokes.
Exactly.
Found your logic. This next version of the show is going to be amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, my whole cabin thing. I mean, it was.
I think that's beautiful.
Well, the thing is it's funny. Just to backtrack, years ago, I was on the Opie show when it was a real show.
Right. Yeah.
And then
I'm right here. I'm right here.
When it wasn't on public access.
Uncle Floyd.
Yeah.
When it wasn't a show where I just wander around talking to the honey guy.
Yeah. When Opie's out using his children's equipment.
Barbie karaoke machine.
Yeah. Fisher Price.
It's podcast microphone. It's blue and green.
Yeah. He bought the whole set of Toys R Us.
So I was reading this book on how to disappear.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And Opie was laughing at me, and everybody's laughing. I'm like, you'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Yeah.
You know, it was a long time
And
coming.
this was before the shit happened with your personal life, or after?
Everybody, that's William Scheer, one of the best equipment guys, restaurant equipment guys in New York City.
William Scheer.
He's a legend.
And he just walked by, or
He texted me. He's like, "Where are you?" He lives right up the street.
oh, right on. Let's get him on the
He's with his daughter,
podcast.
though.
Huh?
He's with his kid. Isn't he?
Yeah,
With his
she
kid?
drinks.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. But so continue.
So I started to slowly and methodically, because I knew the writing was on the wall. You know what I mean? So I just started
feel
to
it.
dismantle it little by little, so my exposure would be less.
Right.
Dude, it pays off, bro.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
telling you.
Boy, did you accomplish your goal.
Yeah. You become a ghost.
He is living bare minimum up there.
Great.
I don't know where his stuff is. He won't explain where his stuff
And
is.
how far is it from where you used to live?
30 minutes.
Oh, not bad. Like further away from Manhattan, 30 minutes? Like the other way? Like
Yeah,
going
the other
deep
way.
into the country.
I'm in the woods, bro.
You live in the woods.
I'm in the woods.
But you can drive your car up to your cabin.
kind of, sorta.
You have to walk a little bit.
I got to tell you, yesterday, so they found it. The cops let me know that there's a mountain lion up there now.
Oh, great.
For real.
So they saw the paws up by my place. So I'm like, I'm not equipped to deal with this thing.
Yeah.
The anxiety of me getting to my cabin. So I'm supposed to park like 500 feet. So it's a 500-foot walk in the dark, in the woods.
And we're not talking about New York City dark. We're talking about
No.
pitch, earth darkness.
Earth darkness.
Yeah.
Right? So last night,
They're here to save my career.
So last night, I just got back from California. I was just on a private plane. I'm in Pebble Beach. I don't need this bullshit. Man.
Right.
I drove up to the house.
Wow.
But when I tell you up to the house, my bumper was against the and I literally opened my door and opened the other door. It was so scary.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what do I do with a mountain lion? Like,
Because they stalk.
Because they stalk
Yeah.
and they got night vision.
they got everything.
Hell yeah.
It's like Predator. It's real life Predator.
Right.
So, but I mean, what about, is there an option where you just, like, would that ever cause you to move out of the cabin?
No, I love it, man.
You
'Cause
love it.
I love it. You sleep so peacefully.
That's how you know you've really made a decision. When you would rather be eaten alive by a mountain lion than go back to your family.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper. Stitches are nothing.
Dude,
Go back to your wife.
you walk into his backyard, it's 10 miles before the next house.
Dude, there's nothing.
There
That's
is
here. So
nothing.
literally,
But
if you choke on a pistachio, you're gone.
No,
See
no.
ya.
You're done.
No.
Yeah, but don't go with a smile on your face. I know you.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
100%.
You lived a life.
I lived a great life.
Hell,
dude.
absolutely.
Let me tell you something about
matter.
that, though. His neighbors will watch out for Carl.
yeah.
Yeah,
They watch.
They watch.
It's one of those neighborhoods where if you drive up, they all peek out their window to see who you are.
But
They don't
but-
mess
But
around
there gotta
up
be
there.
people in the neighborhood that don't even know your house exists because it's so deep
No,
into the woods.
everybody knows everything.
Okay.
It's a different. There's only maybe 12 houses out there.
Okay, but let me ask you, like, because I'm trying to get, so like when you say in the woods, meaning like the road that you could get a car onto is how far away from your front door? Like from here to what? Like,
Quarter mile.
so a quarter mile, so I can't see your cabin from
No,
the road.
no.
You have to know it's there.
Yeah, and it's dirt. So like even Opie has a truck. It's like going up and down and.
And then he gets mad. He's like, "You're not parking in the driveway. You're parking on." I didn't
Opie's
know
like-
the difference between his
Opie is
driveway and his front.
So at night, there's not
his
one
front
part of you
lawn.
at night that's scared a little bit, like at all. Like you love it. You love being in.
I love it, except now something happened where I put in a motion line outside.
Okay,
So now when it goes off, I know there's something out there.
but it's usually an animal. It's
Yeah,
always an animal.
and you can't see it.
Yeah, but it
because
could
they're
be-
so smart. Like they'll feel the motion line and they'll know how to stand right. So all you see is eyes. And
But
you're
it
like,
doesn't have to be a
"Fuck."
mountain lion. It could be.
Probably a bear or a fox or
Yeah,
definitely a mammal with teeth.
Chris, you're not trying to buy another apartment, are you? You have 4 already, bro. No more Untitled Chapter. No more. Please, Chris, no more purchases. Your portfolio's high enough.
When you wake up in the middle of the night and that motion light goes on, you're not looking at that plexiglass window, are you?
I feel
because
that
you don't
what-
know what the fuck's
I
gonna be
think
looking
that
back
things could
at
make
you.
it through it.
Yeah, of course they can.
So I stay in my bed and I look at just shadows and sometimes I'll see like a big shadow and I'll know it's a bear or something.
That's a bear.
Yeah.
So, but like, I guess like, did you own it even while you were married, or you bought this post marriage?
No, I had someone else do the deal for me a while ago so that I was all set.
Right. So
Because I knew things were about to explode.
So this isn't about like you. This is what like you can afford or anything like that. This is a choice.
Yeah,
that you've
it's a
made.
choice.
That's fucking good for you, dude. Because that would be like literally. I'm not lying to you. Me staying for 20 minutes in your cabin
Right.
would be my episode of Fear Factor. I would not be able to do it because I have to live in an apartment building around people. I have to be lighting. Like when they put me in the comedy condos that are like off the beaten path somewhere, and every other comic loves to like peace, serenity. I fucking pay full price for a hotel downtown. I can't.
You don't like it out in the
I
wilderness?
cannot. I don't do
love
nature.
it.
I don't do it. You know that. I don't do nature at all. This
need a
chocolate
lot-
beer,
you
by
need
the
a-
way, is great. I'm about 6 out of 10 drunk right now.
Didn't I tell you how good that beer is?
One more of these. I'm calling my ex. I'm going to try to rekindle.
Buy another pig. You're good. You're golden.
You got a caffeine
That's what happened to
buzz, too,
Opie.
man. You're
That's
like,
what happened to Opie. Opie was like, what kind of beer is this? He took one sip.
Yeah, I'm zooted. I
was
got 3
over.
shows tonight too.
Hey, bro, what's up, man? Opie, who are you?
I'm Will Shear.
What's up, Will Shear?
You're Carl's
nice
friend.
to meet you, buddy.
Will Shear just came back. He was on the championship winning team at Barbecue Memphis in May.
Hell yeah.
The Shed won this year. Good job, brother.
Good.
That's right, World Grand Champion.
World
Nice.
Grand
What do you get?
Champion.
What do you get for
Grand
that?
champion.
Well, we as a team, we got a whole bunch of trophies and about $35,000 in cash.
Yeah. All right. And in barbecue world, that's $1 million.
Oh, hell yeah.
The cash is. Can I say something?
You're gonna anyway, Opie.
Do you mind?
It's like, no, you can't. Okay.
That's my show. All right.
Podcast.
And I could be wrong, but I mean the cash is good, obviously. No.
Have you ever had $35,000 in Mississippi? You're fucking Elvis.
But aren't we too old for trophies? That's my question. Are we
Yeah.
too old for trophies?
Yes.
What do you do with your trophies?
Well, they all live at the Shed, and there's a huge area in the middle of the restaurant, and everybody walks around them, and they're almost outgrowing the room.
Where's your restaurant?
It's in Ocean Springs, Mississippi.
Oh, wow. That sounds actually
All right.
lovely. Is it by the ocean?
It is very close
Nice.
to Biloxi and Gulfport, and
I can see trophies in a restaurant. I can't see trophies in your house.
Yeah.
I got a trophy. Well, no, she took the fuck out. Son of a bitch.
I know. It's like when you're a kid, all the trophies are like, that shows how great you are. When you're an adult, all the trophies shows how bad you are. It like reverses. It does.
And nowadays, every kid gets a trophy, so it
Oh,
really,
everybody got to
so
how
they
many
really don't mean
participation
anything.
awards.
Right?
Yeah, man.
They don't mean shit.
So not only does he do barbecue, he designs some of the most beautiful kitchens, professional kitchens
Yeah.
you've ever seen, and does them privately too.
Does he do them with sandals on? Because he's wearing sandals right now.
I hope not.
Yeah. I like you, Will.
I do.
Oh, there you
I
go.
do wear
I like
sandals.
you.
Yeah.
Normally, a guy with sandals, I'm like, oh, but I like you. You have good. I can feel your toes on my shoulder. Though.
Thank you.
That's the only thing. I can feel your toes. Your toes are a part of the podcast, but I do like you a lot.
Let me know how they taste.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Chris just got hard. Chris just got hard. What's wrong with sandals?
I don't like. Well, because I have ugly feet, and I just don't think a guy. I'm not a big guy. I wear water shoes to the beach. If anything, first of all, I don't go to the beach because I have tits. But if I do, I go
wear a
water
swim
shoes.
shirt.
My toes are so gnarly.
Yeah.
From wearing clogs and just being an all around just a bad person.
Yeah.
The from working on my feet. The other day I had no shoes on. I'm at a guy's house.
Yeah.
And we're sitting outside, and he's on like a giant call with, making some crazy deal. He's like, "Can everyone hold?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "Get those goddamn feet wait." And he took a picture of them, and he sent them. This is why I can't go on with this meeting, because this monster is on my deck.
Feet are disgusting.
Oh my God, they're awful. They're awful.
We wanna go get our toes rubbed.
Oof. No, done. Toes done.
Well, they rub them too.
They're not gonna rub my toes. They'll fall off.
They rub all that dead skin off the bottom of them. They scrape it off.
We'll be there
We're
till
gonna get a nice scrape,
June.
and then they're gonna wash them. They wash them nice.
Chris, you don't like when
then
people
they-
touch your toes?
No. Oh well, nobody sees my feet. The only people who see my feet are my mother. That's it. I don't let anybody
Can I
see
see
my
your feet?
No, I won't. No, first I can't.
You gotta get into
No, because my shoes. It's too much to take my shoe off.
You never had a girl suck your toe?
Never had a girl suck my toe, and I've never sucked a girl's toe.
You've never sucked a girl's toe?
No, and I've never had anal sex.
You're gay.
Yeah. I've received it.
He didn't hesitate, did he? Yeah. Play the tape back. There was no hesitation.
Where's Tim?
No wonder you saw Tim right away. You're like, hey!
That's why he walked. That's why he waddled away. 'Cause I had a couple of minutes. with
Chris
him in
had a
the bathroom.
colonoscopy recently, and I asked him if he was bummed that he had to be out for it.
I woke up. The first question to the doctor was, "Did I get hard?"
No, you don't.
Oh, it's good.
But never suck a toe, never
Never sucked a toe.
You're not a
never
feet
done
guy,
anything.
never give a girl a foot massage?
No, I'm not a feet guy at all. I mean, no, yeah.
Dude, you know how to give a girl a good foot massage. That's
it?
It's more than your fucking foot in the door.
When
no
I was
pun
a physical
intended.
therapist, I actually would lie to the patients about their diagnosis and tell them they don't have anything wrong with their feet. That's
right,
People
you-
had bunions, ankle problems, and I'm like, let me just work on the knee. It's
You
the
were
whole
in that
thing.
world for a while. Like
Oh, I
you
lied
never,
to them
you
left
never
and right.
rubbed feet.
My whole lie was blood flow. I was like, let me get the blood flow circulating from your calf into your foot, and that'll do the trick.
So you're just pushing the blood into their feet for
making
them?
it work. Yeah, I was pulling their hamstrings out.
And is it true you had sex with some of your clients?
Yeah, but not while one when she was a patient, but. I mean, she won. I mean,
That's kinda
she won.
hot, isn't it?
It was hot. It was it was her fantasy. She said, "Oh yeah."
Wait, how did?
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll stop the podcast.
Yes.
Christ.
me see
That
your
girl,
feet.
her toes nothing?
Right. You put her foot right in your mouth. Are you a foot guy?
The whole thing to the ankle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
I'm not a foot guy. I'm a guy that likes girls. Like,
Yeah.
and they're attached to
I'm
her.
a guy that's sexual experience with women. Yeah. No, yeah.
Now, how did it go down with the client?
She came in with tennis elbow.
That's funny right there. You're right there.
Lateral epicondylitis, as we call it in the biz. And she all of a sudden, she gives hints away. She had tennis elbow. She had tennis elbow for 2-3 treatments. She comes in, tennis elbow. No, so she's like, my lower back hurts. So I'm like, well, I said, what you're gonna have to do is go to the doctor, get an MRI, and then we'll treat your lower back. She's like, can't you just massage it now? And I was like, oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
And then we were in the front room, and then she goes, I know this is a little weird. She's like, but isn't there a room like all the way in the back that's a little more private and has like and I was like, yeah. And it had like the sunlight, like this, like
a skylight, right? Yeah.
And
Wait, I gotta slow you down. At that point, were you just going?
well, yeah, literally at that point, I had a full boner through my khakis. and
So how'd you move to the back room without anyone else noticing?
Well, what I did was I said, let me check it out for you. So I went to my boss, who was like a cool dude. He was like in his 50s, but he was like, perv, whatever. So I explained to him the situation. He said, all right. He said, here's what you need to do. It was about 12:15. The last patient came in at 12 because we have lunch from 12:30 to 1:30. He said, by 15 minutes of time, he said, I'll clear the office. Okay? He said, I'll clear the office, everybody out. He said, we'll all take lunch. You can take her in the back and bone her. He said, but you have to photographic memory, remember every fucking thing that happened, and tell me as soon as it's over.
What a
he's
creep.
Like, yeah, he's like, you got to tell me before the next
That's a little
patient.
creepy, right,
yeah,
Carl?
But that's what he
I'm
wanted.
100% okay with that.
Yeah.
Where the guy, you had to explain to the guy?
Well, he wanted, because he wanted to hear details. He's like a 55-year-old guy married for 30 years. He hates fucking miserably. He had a gun to his head every day in the parking lot.
Right.
So he's like, yeah, if my young therapist is going to go bang some hot 30-year-old, yeah, I want it to happen.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
How you doing? So I start massaging her.
Oh, Opie like that one. That one got Opie's attention. Yeah. That's because she's wearing that homemade clothes.
Homemade sushi has it.
She looks like a personal assistant to the CEO of Burt's Bees.
You paint quite the picture of me, Carl.
Oh, I love you, man.
Pretty accurate.
I love you. It's just the girl that he looks at, you know what I mean? She's like walking around with a pocket protector. He's like, ooh, yeah. You look like you're good with finance.
All right, so now you move to the back room with her. Everyone's at lunch.
Yeah, everyone's
Walk
at
us
lunch.
through this.
So she asked me. She's like, "Can you give me a lower back massage?" So of course, I'm fresh out of therapy.
Did you know
school.
at this point?
I kind of had a feeling
That it was gonna go down?
but I still wasn't crossing. I'm not gonna fucking cross a line, like medical malpractice bullshit, whatever. So I start massaging her mid back. That's what I was like, okay, here, whatever. And she goes, "It's lower." And I was like, okay. And I was like creeping down like vertebrae by vertebrae, but not trying to like be inappropriate. Like I was like, where exactly? I was like, can you do me a favor? I said, what part of the body? Put my hand in that area. And she just put my hand right in her ass crack.
That's perfect.
Yeah, literally right in her ass. So I was like, there's not a muscle there.
But there's gonna be.
I said something. I was like, it's wet.
What a nerd.
And then I had a full blown. I feel bad telling this story. Can the people hear the baby crying in the back? I kind of.
She's a beautiful girl.
Oh my God! Look at these two. He's got to work
She's
out.
gorgeous anyway. There's not a muscle back there.
Yeah.
There's no vertebrae over there.
No. So then she just put my hand there, and it was like sloppy wet. And then she just, she was just.
Wait, her
like,
ass was sloppy
no,
wet?
the back of her punani. And then, yeah, and then I had a full Nelson at that time, and she just put her hand on it, and then I knew it was on. Yeah.
How long did you last?
5 pumps.
Maybe. That's not bad.
No, not bad. And then like the next night.
In that situation, not bad, right?
Well, then the next night.
I've had complete
Meltdowns?
seconds from disaster, like that show, bro.
Yeah.
Just like wing off, and passengers flying out the window. Just roll right back into the runway.
No.
Condom, no, you went complete raw. So you weren't prepared for that stuff.
Yeah, raw dog. Yeah.
Raw dog?
And then the next night, she wanted me to come there to her house, so I went to her house. And we boned again. And she was going through a divorce, but now I think she's back with her husband. But at that point, she was mid-divorce.
And no toe play.
No, I didn't do a toe play. I think
do you let girls touch you? Like, what happens if they get close? Like, do you ever let a girl suck on your nipples?
I'd probably just like giggle like hee and then just stop.
I love Chris.
I gotta be the one to say it. I never liked that nipple play.
No.
I can care less what you do. I don't care if you hit me with a hammer.
I love that Will Shears cut his daughter here. What a piece of garbage.
Don't you think it's a little weird when a girl goes for your nipples?
No, I don't think anything's
it's
weird.
so
You know what I
fucking
think is
weird, man.
That you're in the room naked with me. That's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Like, I am so amazed that a girl even likes me that after that, it's all run with your brung.
I understand there are guys that like their nipples tweaked, and I always found that so fucking weird.
It's not that I like it. I just don't want to get in your way.
Right.
Whatever it is that you need to get to, I'm not going to be that guy. I don't ask for anything.
You smart.
The issue with me is, I showed Opie this before, I have a picture that I send out of my cock, but it's actually not my cock. I stuck the remote control down my pants one day, and it looks like I have a full hog, but it's actually, it's the remote control.
I gotta be honest, this is really impressive.
Yeah.
But he didn't cover up his mini
I didn't cover
penis
my
next
actual
to
dick.
it.
Yeah.
But
So-
besides that, it looks like this could really be his dick.
Yeah, so
and
like-
he used the remote control.
So this is the picture that
What is it? What do you mean?
This is a picture that I sent
That's
out when
his
a girl's
dick
like, let me
pic.
see your dick, but I actually stuck the Time Warner remote in my pants because this is my actual dick.
But Chris, you're getting disappointed when you show up.
There's like a little dirt stain.
Yeah. But that's what I go with that. But that's what I'm saying. So that's why when they've seen this pic, when I have sex
a
with a
little
girl,
kickstand.
what am
It's
I? I have to
cute.
get I have to get them like really wet, turn all the lights off because they're looking at like they think they're gonna get like a 9-foot python.
Right.
It's gonna get a sprinkle.
How bad is it? How bad is it?
My dick, it's little. I have a little bit.
Like how?
No, it's you know what it is. You know what. First of all, I got a clean circumcision. Doctor did a great job, shiny, and I got a good veins. But I do have it's not the biggest dick. You know, it's decent. It's not, I don't have a mod. It's not a remote. I mean, I put a Time Warner remote in my.
Show
pants.
us on the microphone. Like this? How big?
Opie, who the fuck cares? This turned into fucking a gay bar.
Yeah, I would say my dick is
I went from sucking a girl's toe to fucking
got-
gay Ellen.
5 inches, maybe 6 inches.
All right. No, I mean it was the tweaking of the nipples turned everything
Yeah,
around.
I don't know, right? 5 inches now.
I just want to make fun of his shitty dick.
Yeah. That's
where I was going.
Once Tim Sabian gets his school cafeteria ass back here, maybe I'll go to 8 inches.
Is Tim coming back?
Yeah, probably.
It's not the same without Tim.
Yeah, it's not
to
the
make
same
fun
without
of.
Tim and his fucking lady lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
I may have to leave early, boys.
Why? What's
I
up?
just moved my flight up.
To when?
I got to be in front of Fallon at 5:30.
Wait, in front of where?
Fallon.
As in Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah.
Why?
Flying to California for a barbecue.
With Jimmy Fallon?
No.
Oh, that's just where they pick you up.
Wait, you going private?
Private.
So where you going,
Private
to
back?
Teterboro?
Yeah, Teterboro.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Very
Who else
nice.
is on the plane with you? Any big guys?
Undisclosed. Fat Jason Bourne on the move.
Undisclosed. How
I've
is
never
that
done private.
Now,
Oh, it's the best.
Carl was
There's
telling
no
me.
other way to fly, right?
But Carl was telling me about
I can't
the private.
explain to you how annoyed you get with regular life when you
Does it go like New York to California?
4.5 hours.
Oh, so normally it'd be what 6 on a commercial? Does it
6
go,
with people,
right.
6 with people.
which makes it 14.
So 4.5, and then what airport does it go to in LA? Is it going to LA?
you could land right in the main airport in LA.
We're in right in LAX.
But
Chris, you're
you
missing
can-
the best part. They move around in the air to the point like, let's go see the Grand Canyon in a way you've never seen it.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
They'll fly. You say,
Like
oh,
they'll fly low,
well, there's
they'll
a
fly to
screen.
5,000 feet or something.
Yeah, they'll do whatever you want. It's your plane.
It's pretty
As long as they get clearance.
Oh, I gotta make. If your Wi-Fi's a little spotty, they'll bring that thing down so your reception will work. You can make a phone call.
So
and
you're talking. So it's not like you have no communication with the pilot. You're talking. You could say, "Hey, pilot."
the
come
minute you're in
land-
the air, the pilot that you own,
Right.
Because you have to pay for him, right? So he's yours all year. If you
Right.
fly or don't fly, on the size planes. He gets up. Hey guys, how you doing?
Nobody's flying the plane. It's
No,
a
there's it's a big pilot.
Okay.
It's a big plane, so you need two
Yeah.
people. So there's another guy no one talks to. He's the scrub, right?
Right.
He's the one that you yell at,
Yeah,
like,
he's-
"What's up with the Wi-Fi, scrub?"
Yeah,
You know what I
he's
mean?
like the new guy.
Yeah, the new guy. No one talks to him.
Yeah, he's like.
He's got the Timex on. He doesn't
Yeah,
know.
he's
what
a
the
fucking
fuck-
tool.
I hate that dude.
Yeah.
But the main dude will come and then he'll open like they have a beautiful little teak bar and they're like, "What are we drinking?"
Yeah.
And then he'll make you drinks. And
So,
then
so there's a guy on the plane. His job is to get the plane to cruising altitude, and then he starts making drinks.
drink sandwiches, shrimp cocktails, start watching TV.
Now you say, okay, we're going to LA, but if somebody say it's your plane, if you're like, you know what?
well,
I'm gonna
FAA,
land
you need
in
a flight
Iowa.
plan, but you could say, "Oh,
He could change it.
you can type it in and you can go anywhere you want. You can land whenever you want."
Can you go international
Like
too? or that
tonight,
has to be
like tonight,
pre-approved?
we're probably gonna stop and have dinner in Denver.
right.
Oh
just
my
stop
God.
there.
Yeah, we're just gonna stop
That's
for dinner
awesome.
in
And
Denver.
then he sits with the plane on the
His job,
airport.
he is the plane.
So
he
he
does
sits-
not detach from the
So
plane.
he sits on the plane.
Doesn't
he
care.
finds a parking spot for it.
Finds a
on the-
parking spot, cleans it up for you, and then you call and be like, "Hey, pilot guy,
Yeah.
we're a little groggy. Set up the beds." So then he puts the chairs together with the blankets that have the logo of the plane, with the pillows and everything. He'll have a nice little warm tea for you.
But you only have him for like what, 24 hours, something. He can't probably legally can't go too many hours,
It
right?
doesn't matter because he's resting. It's not his flight.
Just
It's
go.
by flight hours. It's not by waiting hours.
So you're gonna stop in Denver, maybe or maybe not.
No, we're gonna stop in Denver.
That's the plan.
Yeah, we're gonna have dinner in Denver and then keep going to California.
That's great.
Why the fuck are you doing this podcast?
Yeah. So yeah, we thought it was like a big deal, nice gesture to give you a cream puff. And you're like flying international in Denver.
Bro, let me tell you something. A funny story. So we
I hope I get to that level
one day we land somewhere. I was with some other dudes in another plane, and we land somewhere, and just one of the girls that's a stewardess on another plane.
Right.
I start kicking it to her.
Hell yeah.
On the tarmac. And she sees the plane that we were on, and girls know even planes. Like, she'll know the difference between a G5, a G3.
Yeah.
They know. I don't know how. She couldn't spell her last name, but she knows the fucking.
Yeah,
she knows the plane.
Of course.
So it's just a strange species, isn't it? So we're sitting there, and I start kicking it to her, right? And I'm like, hey, why don't you come back with us to Caesars?
Right.
So one of the dudes, we only have one Escalade waiting for us right next to the plane. So there's no room. So I look at the one dude, and I'm like, hey, bro, why don't you just beat feet? Take an Uber, because this girl's coming with us.
Yeah.
And he's like, no way, bro. No way, bro. I'm not going to take an Uber. I'm like, dude, the Uber will come right here, bro. Just give him the tail number. Like, just get out of here. Scram. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a girl, and she's hot.
Yeah.
And he's like, no way, bro. So he goes to the main guy to complain.
Oh, Christ.
He's like, Carl says I gotta take an Uber because he's got some whore that he wants. And the guy that runs the whole show looks at the girl, looks at me, and goes, take an Uber, asshole. He goes, if you were the one with the girl, Carl would take the Uber.
Yeah.
You get how it works to be a guy?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Take an Uber.
later, bitch.
Yeah.
That's
Did
hilarious.
you bang her 30,000 feet?
No, so we get to the Caesars, and everything's all comped up and everything. So we get back, and I catch and release. So I'm like, I'll see you later. Let it simmer.
Yeah, of course.
I don't
Smart.
want to sit hold hands with her while the people are walking me
Smart
through
move. Yeah.
all the rooms in my hotel.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Let me enjoy it. Not even 20 minutes. I'm downstairs. That's when it's like.
Yeah, she's here. Yeah.
And then that's it. Then I let her swim in the pool, and then wait till 1 in the morning.
Let her swim in the pool.
Wait, and then you call in the lefty. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you don't want to be
yeah.
walking around with Vegas. I'm not on a honeymoon.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
We've established we're good.
Yeah, that's it.
Go
Beautiful.
swim around.
Beautiful.
Have a coffee. I gave you a Starbucks card.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Check it out.
What
Yeah.
a gentleman. I let her swim in the pool.
Ordinary and Rivera, that was it.
Yeah, call him, and then you call in the closer.
Yeah,
and then you shut it
beautiful.
down.
Yeah, that's wonderful. When do you have to leave? Soon?
I got to be down in Midtown by 5:30.
Oh, no, you got
And then
plenty
when
of
you come
time.
home,
Plenty
when
of
you come
time.
back. It doesn't matter anymore,
Not really.
right?
No,
Like
it doesn't
you just
really
don't.
matter.
You leave with no schedule.
Oh wow!
Wow.
What are these
Food has
puppies?
arrived. Man, what do you got? Hold on. What do you got? What do you got?
Wow.
It's our Super Smash grilled cheeseburger.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. So
Carl
it's a
just
grilled
moved his
cheese.
flight back.
Yeah. Let me call the
This
file.
is all for Carl.
Dude, they're
Wow, these are
Thank you,
beautiful,
buddy.
man.
That looks awesome.
Let me take a pic of that.
Yeah, well,
By the way, today's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Lynn Distefano.
taking pictures of the food. Nice.
That's some beautiful shit. So yeah, man. So I'm going out there tonight, and then
I like the stopover in Denver. That's the cool part of the whole thing.
Denver's a cool place to stop and have dinner.
Could you pick up a little something for me?
What do you need?
Some chocolate bars.
I'm sure I could do something.
A few chocolate bars doesn't hurt anybody, right?
I don't have to go to Denver for that, cuz I know everybody. I get you plutonium if you give me an hour. You want a dirty bomb? You got a dirty bomb. I don't know what you do with it. Put it on your mantle.
Nice.
But
Well, the sandwiches stopped the podcast cold. Robert, you want a sandwich?
come, Robert. No, you first.
We got plenty to have one. Set up the equipment all nice, the new equipment. So there you go.
So yeah, that's it. So I'm excited. My new life. I get to jet set around and do what I want to do.
It's a nice new life.
And another reason that I did it, all bullshit aside, was I kept my living expenses when I'm in New York. I kept them low. Instead of making that mistake of being like
Of buying 4 apartments.
right. Before, not doing that. What I decided was I was like, listen, I got my life back. Let's have some fun. You know what I mean? Let me travel. Let me go to Paris if I want for a couple days and eat something, or let me, like my buddy. Yeah, like my buddy right now.
You went to Paris by yourself ever just to eat?
Yeah, well, I work there.
Great.
So, like the other day, my friend calls me. Goes, I think I'm going to fire my chef. I'm like, all right. He goes, I need a chef for like a week until I get another one. I'm like, I'll do it. He owns Malibu Burgers in Malibu.
Wow.
So I'm staying at a $12 million house in Malibu.
Right.
Make hamburgers.
So these things, and when you were married, this like what you're doing tonight, when you were married, just wouldn't fly. Or it would, but you would have the guilty conscience.
No, it
doing
wouldn't fly. And I think that that's a big reason that I'm that I'm divorced. Is just because we wanted 2 different lifestyles, 2 completely different lifestyles.
Right.
She didn't want it.
She wouldn't like this at all. She would.
No, unless she could
would you
do
not
it.
be able to do this? Or you would do whatever
No,
the
I
fuck you
probably
want.
couldn't be able to do. I did whatever I wanted, and that's what.
But it would be a fight. It'd be a huge fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come around, Gloria.
Gloria has arrived. What's up, Gloria?
Hey,
Get on Mike. How are you, Gloria?
Awesome.
You bring any of those burgers?
I wish. No.
No burger cookies? Oh!
Gloria.
Gloria.
Gloria's from Baltimore, right?
Yes.
Yes.
From
You
Baltimore,
remember?
good friend of Carl's, now a good friend of mine. Love Gloria. She brings those burger cookies that are amazing from Baltimore, which brings me to the next topic. Black and white cookies. I think you like black and white cookies.
I love black and white cookies.
Fuck, I'm outnumbered.
What, you don't like them?
I hate them.
What else do you hate? Do you hate America?
Chris likes
What are
them.
you, in ISIS?
They're high-fiving now. Great.
I love Chris. I just think Chris is
I
funny.
hate black and white cookies.
Oh, they hate you back. How do you...
Jesus Christ, go have a fucking caliphate.
That's why I brought you for the cream puffs.
Who doesn't like a black? I mean, dude, it was a literally black and white cookie from a fucking deli, and I took a picture of it. Like that's how beautiful they are.
They're beautiful.
As far as
This
cookies
fucking
go,
thing.
they're like the
Come on, look at
bottom
that
of my
Perfect.
list.
And that can be from anywhere.
that's a
Let me
good
see.
It's a
looking.
gorgeous cookie.
That's-
Literally any
How do you
chef
know
in
it's
France,
gorgeous?
basic
They all
chef in
look
France can't
exactly
do
the
this.
same. What makes that gorgeous?
Carl, it's just an
No,
understanding.
they're overrated. They're soft. It's overrated cookie. It is.
Thank
It's
you.
overrated
Their
cookie.
presentation
disagree.
on the black and white cookies
Terrible.
sucks.
Okay.
So Mike from Midtown thinks it's overrated. It's overrated.
Yeah, that's why you're in the corner with no microphone.
Yeah.
Fuck
Eat your free cheeseburger there,
Yeah,
chef
let's
to the
eat your
stars.
burger and stay and sound like you're 1,000 feet away from my black and white cookie.
I know so much about food. They're flying me out free to have lunch in Denver.
Yeah.
We're gonna listen to you.
Yeah, you ain't a fucking.
We're gonna listen to you.
What else? Let's ketchup's next. Go ahead.
Yeah,
bang it.
what else?
Son of a fucking star.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to a guy with a fucking sleeve tattoo.
Right now in Teterboro, there's a plane on, and there's a list with my name on it, and it says chef on it. But Mike thinks they're overrated.
Carl's gonna be getting his toes sucked 30,000 feet while you're on the bus. You're on the bus back to Ozone Park, you fucking hobo.
Oh my god! And then he has that horrible laugh on top.
Yeah, you laugh like a Japanese schoolgirl.
Looks like unfamous Tommy Lee is telling me about black and white cookie.
You look like you were here for a Make-A-Wish. Shut the fuck up.
Did we sign his shit already? Did we take the picture with him? Fuck. Out of here. Black and white cookie. You got William Shear. He built Madonna's kitchen. He snatches the mic. Black and white cookies, no good.
Wait, he built Madonna's kitchen?
Yeah,
he built Madonna's
in
kitchen?
flip-flops.
All right, I'm impressed, man. Not bad. But no, I hate black and white cookies, though. Fuck that. What's the best cookie of all time?
Two nobodies talking about something.
What?
Leave that alone.
Yeah.
They're the best
What did
cookie.
you ever do to
Wait, you put me in the nobody category?
With black and white cookies.
Listen.
You want to talk about radios or
or
microphones?
Listen, I can't listen. Gloria, I
Equipment
can't
from
listen.
1979?
I can't listen to your opinion on black and white cookies until you turn your earphone around. Okay, it's on backwards. You got the earphone facing the wrong
I may
way.
be able to bake, I just can't use it.
Yeah, she's an amazing baker.
No, I tasted the ball when you brought in the Baltimore stuff. It was great.
She didn't bake those.
You know what?
Oh, but she
Gloria,
delivered them.
Gloria, I need you to do me a favor. We're going to make Chris Distefano cookies that look like toes so that we can ease him into being a normal male, a normal heterosexual male.
No problem.
You're like the DJ Khalid of comedians.
Another one.
Don't touch that. Wait a second. Don't hit the pause button. We got a lot more to go. We're going to find out why Gloria's in town on Opie Radio. The Westwood One Podcast Network. X-Pac 12360.
NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Nick Aldis.
This belt means a lot more than it used to.
It was huge for me to win the TNA World title. There was a moment there where I dare say I probably could have left a couple of years before. There was part of me that went, I think if I stick around, I think I could go all the way.
X-Pac 12360. Download and subscribe at Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and the Westwood One Podcast app. Free from the Westwood One Podcast Network. Hey, go by OpieRadio.com and pick up one of those new Carl's Creepy Cabin t-shirts. Or Beyond Reproach t-shirt. They're selling fast at OpieRadio.com. Opie Radio.
What is Gloria doing in town?
Yeah, Gloria, what
you didn't come to town for this. God help us.
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah. Oh,
No.
I don't like that. Okay, all right.
Listening to all the episodes? No, I had some business in New York City, up in Greenwich Village, actually right near Comedy Center.
All right.
Central, over there.
Yeah.
And,
you like the podcast so far?
Oh, my God.
What's your favorite episode?
The last one, number 7, is like an Abbott and Costello who's on first.
All right, just make sure it's the one I'm on, all right? Don't fuck this
Oh,
up.
you were certainly on that one.
Yeah, don't be giving
That was
Vic
at
Henley
the airport
anything.
when you picked him up.
Oh, the airport
Oh
one?
my God, that was Abbott and Costello. Totally, the two of you trying to figure out
My
where
whole
the car
goal
was.
My whole goal was to get him to get really fucking frustrated, and like I think halfway through it you hear Carl just go, and I'm like, I wanted to murder him. I'm like, goal accomplished.
I got to make a phone call. Chef, you want to talk about cookies a little bit more? So I come back and decapitate whatever you said.
Yeah, he's going to be giving a fucking...
You got me so worked up. Black and white cookies are part of my life.
What are you going to tell me next? Entenmann's is not good? What the fuck?
I love Entenmann's.
Yeah, but I wonder what he thinks.
Original,
Fucking
though, right?
I love
Evanger's
Entenmann's, too,
is
but
really
he's saying
bad.
black and whites are no good.
No, coffee cake.
I'll be right back. I got to
that
make a
is
phone
it.
call. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 bottom chefs are going to be talking about
Yeah, what's your opinion on lean cuisine, you fuck?
I think this is the first time Carl failed with his food knowledge. I really do. Black and white cookies, I think most people would say they suck. I think they would suck.
Oh, do you know how black and
Would
white
say
got
they
created?
suck, huh?
Do you know how they got created?
Oh, could you please tell me?
Oh.
Seriously, there was
Seriously.
a mom who...
Yawn!
Gloria, I would like to hear it, Gloria.
It's okay. The hell with you.
I would like to hear it.
Your wine stories are so much better.
Oh, she listens to every fucking word of my podcast. No, I would really like to know about black and white cookies.
There was a mom who was really poor and could only afford one cookie.
I don't believe it.
Wait, what
Is
happened?
this true?
It really
It's like J.K. Rowling.
And a baker dipped the cookie, one cookie, so one half was in white, one half was in chocolate, so they could share with the 2 kids.
In America? Were they meant
New
to be in New York? In New York?
What
When?
part of New York?
What are we
I
thinking?
can't give you that part, but
Will you eat the mic?
Sorry.
There you go. That's
It's the real deal. So really,
That's a nice story.
Did she become a millionaire because of that?
She should have been. Did she patent it?
No, they
She should have
didn't.
got her
It
husband.
was just, yeah.
So all she did was dip half the fucking cookie and then the other half.
I think that's a good story.
stupid.
When you're
That's
a parent,
dumb story.
Wait a minute. As a parent, how many times do you have to split life between 2 kids?
No, yeah.
You don't want any of these grilled cheeseburgers?
Keep eating,
Chris,
Chris.
you had like 3 of them, Chris. Keep going.
I had 2.5.
What happens to you?
Chris, are you only eating the bread?
I'm only eating the carbs.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, that's the first piece of red meat I've had in about 6 months.
Wait a minute. You were in Paris. You had to be eating red meat.
I didn't eat red meat. I was eating a lot of like pasta. I ate a lot of the
In
the
Paris?
sweets. Yeah, Paris. I just not into red meat
Some
anymore.
steak
I ate chicken.
steak and
I
fries?
was eating a lot of chicken.
Why no red meat?
I don't know. I just
Oh,
kind of.
the colon thing, I bet. He had a
Maybe it was that.
colonoscopy.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
He
But I'm
prepared
okay.
his
I'm okay.
asshole for the doctor because she was really hot.
And he did tell me, the doctor did tell me, he said, if you're going to do, he said, be healthy, do what you want. He said, but just as a doctor, he said, if you want to keep your colon clean, no red meat, no sugar, you'll be fine.
Right.
So he said chicken, fishes. He said, even if you want to eat like a little, like unhealthy breads, whatever, he said, it's red meat and sugar.
The doctor found a couple polyps and a couple condoms.
Yeah. And one of Carl's beard hairs. Yeah, Gloria just told us the story of the black and white cookie, and
Leave him on.
Opie's committing suicide.
You can't leave.
What?
Now you can't leave.
Gloria crushed it.
Gloria was great. That was good.
She told us the history of the black and white cookie.
1902, Glazier's in downtown Manhattan, and then they used the moon cookie. It was in Utica, New York.
What's the moon cookie?
It's the same thing, different name. It's up to debate which one was first.
She said because of her kid wanted yeah.
One needed one white.
No, I hate fucking black and white cookies now.
I hate you back.
I'm in a bad
and
mood
I love
now.
a toasted muffin with butter. That's the fucking best.
A toasted corn muffin with butters.
Oh.
How about you, Chef Pepin? You don't like those either?
I don't.
I don't care.
I like a good buttered corn muffin.
Opie,
I'm with you
Opie.
there. What happened?
Cool dude, bro, but with the food, he's like a terrorist.
Yeah, terror, complete, yeah.
Well, I eat everything. I'm just saying, I eat black and white cookies. I think they're overrated.
I mean,
I'd rather a better.
What's the high point?
What's your favorite pastry?
No, I eat everything. Chocolate chip cookies are better than black and white. You never just go in there
But
to
you
buy
can't
a
get,
black and
that's
white.
like, it's like,
Apple turnover.
Exactly.
Apple turnover.
Apple turnover? What are you, my grandmother?
Cinnabon.
Who's eating apple turnovers?
And I can name 5 cookies that are better than the
A
black and white
Cinnabon.
cookie.
A Cinnabon is great? What are you like, oatmeal raisin?
No.
I love oatmeal raisin.
Oh,
worst cookie
No, Opie, come on.
oatmeal
Opie.
raisin?
Over black and white, yes. I go peanut butter. I go chocolate chip.
Okay.
I go
peanut butter, just
oatmeal.
peanut butter cookie?
Where do you
I
find this
love
peanut butter
peanut
cookie?
butter cookies.
What are you going to tell me, you like a pecan cookie?
No, I hate pecan.
All right,
good.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know who you are anymore.
Chris, I got your back on this. These guys are all
What
wrong.
the fuck? If it doesn't have
Where's the
chocolate,
best
it's not
cookie
a
place
dessert.
in New York? It's close to here.
Insomnia cookies?
No.
They're not bad though.
They're not
Insomnia.
bad.
I like it. I like Insomnia.
Cookie, fucking McDonald's. A McDonald's chocolate chip cookie is fantastic.
McDonald's chocolate chip cookie is better than Insomnia cookie.
Yeah.
Carl, I feel this tension with us. We came in here. You showed me like 30 guns you shot. I felt like we had
I
a
don't know what
bond,
you're talking about.
and now we're
But then you go.
now we're
then you go
beefing
against
over a
the black
cookie.
and white.
Yeah.
Goddamn cops. You see how they get just corner you up
Are you
like
a cop?
that?
Yeah.
You see? It's like, okay, black and white cookie suck.
15 years.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Your Honor. We've been emailing for like 6 months
dude,
now,
I
Chris.
fucking don't remind me.
Wait, you can't tell he's a cop?
I thought.
Oh,
maybe
no way.
yeah.
Really?
I didn't know you were a cop. No.
Yeah.
Are you still practicing cop?
I am still practicing. Yes,
Wow.
15
Are you
years.
still practicing
Are
cops?
you still practicing law?
I am still practicing law.
Oh,
Yes.
good.
Chris' anxiety went 100%.
Yeah, Chris is like,
Yeah.
his boobs like, all right, I'm
Yeah,
a
it's
little
like, all right, I actually got
He's
a
like,
show.
about stopping in Denver. Don't worry about that, bro. We're good.
I was waiting for Michael to say something interesting before I introduced him to the podcast audience, but
Yeah.
no, Michael, you're like a huge fan from the old days, right?
Yeah, without being like uncomfortable. I thought there was gonna be an order of protection that you were gonna put out against me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been like following. You want to know the quickest background?
This is me.
By
I'm
the
the
way,
dumbest
dude-
person alive. The crazy people and the stalkers. I'm like, come on in.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. I'll make it quick.
I would have told you that once I heard about the cookie. I'm fucking red flag.
Carl,
Look how mad Carl is.
yeah, Carl's down there.
It's a dumb
bro, I'm
cookie.
sorry, bro. I'm in the Food Network every day. I've never seen you in the hallway.
Yeah, I'll be
It's a dumb black and white cookie.
Yeah.
Carl comes in. I'm showing him like
Stupid.
crime scene videos and shooting videos.
Well, just listen. Carl's been drunk since 2008. So you gotta understand.
Yeah. Maybe I'm, I get triggered. I get triggered.
Yeah.
Michael's a cop, and he's also an old O&A fan,
Yeah.
and I think a fan of...
It was weird because
I was going to say me personally.
well, kind of. They get fired.
Wait,
at,
you said kinda? You
yeah,
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
They get fired at AAF. My buddy's like, hey, do me a favor. This radio team's coming down there. Can you just tape these old shows? This is before they ever came on 20 years ago at WNEW. So I started taping the shows, wasn't listening, just sending it back to Boston to these dudes up in Boston who were big fans. I started taping them every day. And I started listening. Before they had any audience, I had like 500 cassette tapes.
Wow.
So in my mom's, I always send it to Ope. I have around 5,000 cassette tapes of these dudes. I have the first ever. I have shows that no one else has.
Dude, that's gold because like
That's
the first
fucking
year, no one
crazy.
gave a
Yeah.
shit.
So I have all these old
Have you
tapes.
met Opie before? Or is this the first time?
Yeah, no, dude, I'm
He's
comfortable.
been stalking me for
Dude,
20 years.
Chris, you want to hear some crazy
Do
shit?
you want a skin sample?
No, I have all that. Chris, I got one. I was on an old.
Some of that beach
Opie,
cancer.
this Michael's making a potion.
I was on an old. Dude, I was on an old show. Like
I'll
I
show
ate
you.
like raw lamb liver before I became a cop. I ate like raw lamb liver off Sandy Kane's foot. I got the staple. Yeah, I was like this obsessive fan. I have around 1,000 articles of them. I'm like, oh, you need an article
Yeah.
from Donald. Yeah, dude, it's
Here, look.
Oh, don't. Oh.
It was my birthday last week, and he posted this picture.
Wow.
Hey, Gloria.
So wait, we
can
met
you,
20 years ago?
Yeah, we met 20 years ago at A&W at the Staple Challenge. Remember you had to get your
Is that creepy? So,
Yeah,
so
man.
because
Opie,
people
you
can't...
like Tim Sabian.
Yeah, man. I was 18 at
That's
that time.
awesome,
Yeah, that
bro.
was 20. That was like 19 years ago.
What's your Twitter?
At Mike Sappho, M-I-K-E.
Yeah, no one's gonna
yeah,
know
no one
how to
gives a
spell
crap.
that, so-
Why is everyone
Yeah,
gonna follow
yeah,
me either?
That was really dumb. All right, give Gloria a microphone. We don't get Gloria from Baltimore. Thank you, Michael. Super
This is
fan,
my type
Michael.
right here.
Well, no, to get there.
All right, so I got to leave in a couple minutes.
You don't know where I live, right, Michael? You're not at that stage like the rest
She
of them.
knows where Carl lives. All
All right, Gloria, back to you. Back to the history of the black and white cookie, please.
I'm actually drunk. I'd say I'm drunk now from the chocolate beer.
Are you?
Yeah, I'd
It's
say
delicious,
I'm
isn't it?
Yeah, and the burger. Oh yeah, I'm drunk. What do you? Yeah, I'll do one.
I'll
Why
take
not?
a Peels. I'll
Sure,
take a
yeah.
Peels.
Actually, let me get a Peels. Yeah.
You want more of the chocolate beer?
Can I get something German on tap? What's German on tap here?
I'll get 2 Peels again, and do me a favor, bring them closed, cuz.
He's a great kid. I love Mike. Michael, why does he request you call him Michael? My dad has a theory. If you go by your full name, that means you're gay. Like if,
Your father thinks everyone's gay.
Yeah, well, no, but I'm saying, like, if I was like, Dad, from now on, call me Christopher, he'd be like, where's your boyfriend? Like, you know, if you go the full name, you can't. So I wonder.
It's a pretty good concept.
Yeah,
if you think about it, it's a pretty good concept.
It's like if a man introduces himself as like Timothy instead of Tim, he just assumes you're homosexual. Nothing has a problem with it, but that's just what he thinks.
I think he's onto something.
Yeah, I think he's right.
I think he's seen a lot of the gay.
What restaurant in Denver?
You think your
tonight?
dad ever,
fooled around? I don't
a
know.
little bit? What do you think?
I don't know, maybe because he's so adamant about like how anti-gay he is. It's like
Yeah.
those are usually the gay guys.
You think he touched it?
Maybe I want to ask my mom. I gotta ask my mom what she thinks.
What do you
She
think your mom would
divorced him
say?
abruptly.
Abruptly?
Yeah, 1984.
Hey, Opie, what train? Hey, what train can I take here to get to 30 Rock?
For real?
Yeah.
Take the one, no, the
Yeah,
34th?
the one or the two. Or
Right
the,
here, it's
or the
right on the
tree.
corner.
Wait, isn't Gloria driving you?
It's faster on the train at this
You will
hour.
be.
Yeah.
When do you got to go?
You got to
Now.
be there 5:30.
Before, a little bit before that.
What time's your plane?
Carl's leaving
When
us?
you get there.
The
This
fuck?
is 1,000 times. Me getting on that flight is 1,000 times more important than whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
So the, and that's the other
You
thing.
caught some crazy
How
person.
about
I'm gonna
you?
go here before this guy makes a skin suit out of it.
You brought Gloria. I brought Michael.
Okay, that's
I like
definitely
Gloria. Gloria, you know I
pastry
love
chef.
you. But you took a couple shots at me. They hurt. They hurt a little
So you
bit.
bring a crazy person.
No, Gloria's all right. Do you live near the wire shit? Down
Not
in-
that far, about 20 minutes away.
Really?
Yeah, we're a little bit north of it.
In Baltimore, 20 minutes is everything.
Do you walk through the projects?
No, not usually. After growing up in Red Hook and Park Slope, I'm good.
Are you scared? When I took the Amtrak through Baltimore for the first time, when we used to go down to Washington for XM, wow, is that cool?
It's interesting.
I was just thankful the doors never opened. You don't want the doors opening in that section of Baltimore when that Amtrak is rolling through. Amazing.
I love the hood, man. The hood's good. The hood's been good to me.
The hood's been good to you.
The hood's been good to me.
Yeah.
Look at this, Gloria. I got a Westwood 1 pass.
Whoa,
Isn't that sweet?
that is awesome.
Huh?
That's like almost employed.
I'm almost employed.
Either that or you can use the bathroom.
Oh, I can't wait to get back to California.
You just got back.
It's so nice there, though. Oh, this is nuts out here.
Yeah.
So many people. No one gets my shit. No one picks my stuff up. No. When you're rolling on that level, you get so spoiled. I leave my bag everywhere because no one's carrying it. They're like, sir. I'm like, what? You don't see the handle? You don't know how to use one of those? So weird.
Yeah.
We had
All
some
right.
fun today, Ope.
We had a great time today. Gloria.
Thrilled to be here.
I have to give Gloria some checks.
What kind of checks?
Well, she takes care of it. You know, since I was jettisoned from my life.
She
Gloria-
takes care of some of
she
the bills?
She takes care of a lot of stuff for me.
Oh,
She's,
yeah.
As you're jumping on the private planes?
God bless her. She's helped me a lot.
I love the Gloria.
You need a Gloria.
Yeah, you want to be my Gloria?
In a second.
Oh, let me see those feet.
You got a fan, huh?
Oh, I like this. I like this Gloria. Gloria.
Vic Henley would like that. He's got 72 versions of Gloria in the songs, right?
Which one do you like the best?
The
You go with
Doors.
them or Doors?
Doors.
You go Doors over them? I don't know. I go them over Doors. What do you think,
Patti
Carl?
Smith, too,
Huh?
is good.
I like KRS-One. Perfect. Thank you.
What is this?
Westwood 1. Just let me know what train I got to get on. Westwood 1 is
You're
no joke.
replacing me? Is that the deal?
Westwood One's
One little scrap of paper and you're replaced?
Look at this. She knows. He knows the Carl iPad, a piece of paper.
All right, I guess we got to
we
get
gotta-
Carl out of here. You're panicking. You got to get on a subway.
I got to get on a subway, and then that's the last brush of humanity I will have to deal with. I'll be
dude.
I'll be in an Escalade with TVs in it.
What kind of desserts do they have on the plane usually?
I think they'll make us fresh cupcakes or strawberry shortcake.
Like fresh?
Or,
Oh, yeah, they bake them up there.
No, they'll have like the base, and then they'll hand pipe the whipped cream.
And
or
what kind of food usually? Like anything you want?
shrimp cocktail, lobster rolls.
It's it like a prefix menu? Or you go to the supermarket, you say make
You
this.
text the pilot what you want.
Now, is this your fault? You're going on with a friend. You're a plus.
Yeah, I'm a plus.
So, but it's like if the plane, but it's like you don't have to go through any clearance. Like if the guy who's running the show, who's playing it is, wants you on the plane, you're on the plane.
Yeah.
It's just how it works.
Yeah.
As long as does there legally have to be a seat for you? Can they only have legally a certain amount of people?
Yeah, but it's your plane.
Again, so it's like if there's 8 seats, but there's 10 people, and someone's just laying on the
You
floor.
don't mess with that because it's by weight.
Oh, I see.
You don't want the thing to,
Yeah.
You
So
don't-
that it's if you,
You don't want to be. You don't want to be left eye Lopez. You know? Everybody there wants to live more than you do. They're rich. You know what I mean?
More of a reason to live.
Exactly.
Trust me.
Yeah. There's none of that. But the if you fly, like say you leave the country, the best is when you come back into the U.S.
Yeah.
And you land, and TSA comes, and he'll come on the plane. Literally, he'll peek his head in. Hey, fellas.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good. You got anything? No. Have a great day.
That's it. But when you land in another country, they're searching your shit.
It's even less.
Really?
You've got a U.S. tail.
U.S. tail, and you got if you're on a private plane, you got money. They want you to spend in their country.
They
right?
want you there as long as possible.
Right.
And the minute is you go to a small country on a private plane, everybody knows you got juice. everything starts to change. Everyone has a twinkle in their eye.
Right.
Like you walk through like the FTO where you get out, get off the plane and everyone's smiling at you like you're a
$1 million.
Because you
They
are.
would never turn you back. Never turn you away.
You just landed on a $14 million bird. You're literally the closest thing they've ever seen to a superhero.
Yeah. I can't believe it.
You're G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Do you guys play the Buddy Holly game?
The Buddy Holly game is the best. That's whoever.
What's that?
You don't know the Buddy Holly
Whoever
game?
gets
I know
on-
what happened to him.
With private planes?
On private planes, whoever gets on last and like isn't supposed to be on the flight, they're like, "You're Buddy Holly."
Gloria.
That's bad.
Oh, my.
Was that the story? He wasn't supposed to be on the plane?
Oh, he wasn't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was kind of a...
I always get him and the other guy. Who else died on the
Opie,
plane?
good
Ricky
call.
Martin?
Opie's like undercover rich, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's like throwing out
yeah.
these. You ever play the Buddy Holly game? I'm like, God damn.
Now he walked away from it all to drink chocolate beer.
I never flew private.
Trying to sell me in some garbage cream puff.
Yeah.
It's the best. That's Mike.
Yeah. He fucking,
Bro, the cream
yeah, he
puffs
wants to do a
rule.
podcast with Michael.
Archangel Michael.
What was wrong with the cream puffs, Chris?
No, I love it.
Defend
But I'm
me.
just, don't you want to be on a private jet going to
I
Denver with
will-
Carl?
Of course. What the fuck am I doing here?
I know, dude.
Can I go?
Nope.
Come on, we got to try out the
you
new
couldn't just show up
podcast
with
equipment.
somebody. It's already like there's
Today, I think we got room.
you got room. Yeah.
If you show up,
If I showed up,
if you show up in 4 hours, you're in
I'm going to
California.
Denver.
You're in Denver, dinner, and then you're in California.
if I come with you right now to that plane, I will be in Denver today.
You'll be in Denver in 2.5 hours.
Fucking crazy.
having dinner.
Can you imagine? I can't.
So
do it.
you're
I
going to
got
be
a
in
show.
Denver before the sun goes down having dinner.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just
3 hours, 2 hours back.
No, I'm
That's
chasing the sun. So I
Yeah,
get back.
that's true.
I get back. So it'll be daytime all the way until it's like 10 o'clock for you guys. I'll be hanging out all day. So I'm going to be in California. I'll be able to be at a bar today drinking beers at 6 o'clock.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
You go back in
So
time.
I'm hitting 3 happy hours. Boom, boom, boom.
Are you going to Los Angeles?
Oh, no. Up in Napa.
Napa.
Beautiful.
Nice.
What is this?
What do we got?
You know,
Dude, Will's wife's here. Will's wife's here. No, he was great.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
it? Oh, shit.
Yep. Thank you, Lord.
Opie was scared. He's like, who is that?
Oh, I was ready to just be stupid. For
I
no
know.
reason,
Dude,
by the way. For
Will's
no
going
reason.
to get in so much trouble. She's like, why would you let our daughter around those treacherous men?
In a bar.
Yeah, in a bar. She's like, what are you doing?
Listen, I got to take off one thing I want to say about Will. He makes one of my favorite chef tools. It's called the spatula. Spatula.
Yep.
Is it spatula?
What is
Did
that?
you invent it?
He invented it.
Wait,
Pat,
Gloria,
nice.
give him the microphone.
Here.
Let's talk about the Smashula.
See that, Mike? What happens when people do shit with their lives and food?
Yeah.
This fucking black and white cookie thing got me twisted.
God damn
I'm
it,
twisted too. Fuck you.
What do you? Wait, what are you?
I'm stupid. That's the first. I don't. You dropped a little bit.
I dropped
A little bit.
in the Opie food standings.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Come on.
Come on.
I'm gonna leave it to the people. Black and white cookies. Go. Discuss.
So
Yeah. What do you invent there, sir?
My business partner is George Motes, probably the #1 hamburger authority in the world.
What makes him the #1 hamburger?
He's written 3 books on the subject, multiple TV shows.
But you're like, you're like AJ Benz over here trying to dig for the truth.
I'm just asking.
Look it up.
Carl's getting very nervous. I'm just asking.
I thought Dave from Wendy's was the #1 hamburger.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
He's a historian, historian. He wrote the book on the hamburger, and both of us were frustrated that anytime we went to smash a burger, the spatula would bend, and we were going through.
How hard were you hitting these burgers?
Pretty hard. You
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to hit them hard, and you go through a couple batches, and you throw the spatula away, and everything is not made in America, and so we designed a 16-ounce super heavy-duty heavyweight spatula that.
The best. Be good, everybody. I'm having lunch in Denver. You bitches.
All right, great. See you later.
Later, Carl.
Later,
jealous.
bro. Good to see you,
There
man.
goes Carl, Sabor Chef
safe.
on Instagram.
Stay, Gloria. Stay.
Food Network star, podcast partner, Carl Ruiz, Ruiz on the Twitter.
Carl Ruiz, the Mad Cuban.
It's actually
Will
Carl
She-
Ruiz.
Will,
I
Shear's
get it wrong
still
every
here telling
time.
stories
But
about the
anyway,
Smash.
continue.
So it's double the weight of the heaviest spatula on the market
Wow.
right now, and it's handmade in Brooklyn, 100% handmade. It's 12 gauge stainless steel, and we are selling them like crazy. And we only release them 12 to 24 at a time. And
How much money did you make off this?
well, they're not.
Are you going on Shark Tank? Are you going on Shark Tank?
We talked about it. We actually did.
You gotta go on Shark Tank.
You gotta get Shark Tank.
Those assholes came on my show.
They're not cheap. They're $220 a piece.
No, you got to bring the price down, don't you think?
We can't. There's 10 hours of fabrication in each one, and we got some amazing people using them. Pat Martin, who owns Martin's Barbecue.
You know Pat Martin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Pat Martin.
Who's Pat Martin?
You know.
He owns Martin's Barbecue in
Martin's
in
Barbecue.
Nashville. We got a lot
Ricky's
of
brother?
Yeah, exactly.
We went there. Jesus. Might be time to end the podcast.
Should we end on that? Oh, God.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So they work really well. Next time I see you, I'll bring one to show you guys.
So like, and when you sell them, is it like somebody buying it for their house, or it's a restaurant tool?
It's both.
Nice.
So people use them in their backyard. If they have a griddle plate on their barbecue,
Right.
they can smash burgers.
Can I be Mr. Buzzkill?
Please.
What about a mallet?
A mallet.
How about a clean mallet?
A mallet wouldn't work because you can smash it with a mallet, but then you couldn't get underneath it, and this solves both purposes. So you can
strong.
flip, you can smash it, you can flip it, and there's a lot in the industry. Like at the restaurant Smash Burger, they use a mason's trowel to smash the burgers, but you can't pick the burger up. So we invented this.
What makes a good burger?
A smash burger.
No, just a good burger in general.
A good burger in general, in my opinion, is a smash burger. So it's really high quality, fresh, never frozen. Ground beef, 80-20.
80-20. What's the 20?
Can you
20's
look
fat.
at something and tell if it's good?
That looks a little dry
Glory,
to me,
you're-
so I
you're
would say
just
that's
babbling into
That's not the best.
thin
Yeah,
air.
it was a little dry.
But yeah, 80-20 is the lean to fat ratio. So 20% fat, 80% lean.
That's the formula
To
right
me,
there.
that's-
80-20.
That's the perfect.
Gloria, what do you think?
That's Guy's recipe. It's exactly
80-20.
And his is a smash burger too. And the cool part about his tool is that when you smash the burger, most spatulas are too small. The meat flops over the edges, and because of his is wide enough, it's perfect. It's the ideal burger to get the finished burger.
So we also designed the square inches of the spatula head to actually accommodate a 4-ounce patty. Which
Chris, we just turned into the QBC. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you?
Yeah.
We just turned into. You leave. We turn into the QVC.
Yeah. What are you doing? Dude,
I don't know what we're doing.
Bro, literally, the last 5 minutes of this podcast, it's felt like 3 hours. No, I'm kidding.
No,
well, get
course
the
I
fucking
will.
the Smashula.
It's big enough to hold a black and white cookie.
Yes.
When you
Yeah,
can
how to
smash
make
it.
a black and white? You ever made a black and white?
I have.
You really have from scratch?
Yeah.
What is it? What do you think of that as a cookie?
I'm a big fan.
No, you're not. No, all the chefs, all the proper chefs.
Yes.
Will, Carl, Gloria, black and white cookies
Yes.
is a good one.
No one is a fan of the black and white cookie. I'm
Except the
telling
3
you.
people who are aficionados of food on this podcast.
How could we be on the Upper West Side and not liking a black and white cookie?
How can you have a New York
Is
birth
this where it was
certificate?
invented, on the Upper West?
Upper East.
Upper East,
Yeah.
okay. Jews.
So the big plug, sir. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah.
Thank you. At Smashula on Instagram.
Snoozela.
You got to start making money with that thing.
That's
Well,
right.
I think
We
you
need
are.
to.
I
We
mean,
need
you
to.
are. You will.
We've sold about 50 of them.
Yeah, the price.
That's good numbers.
The price point's a little high.
Oh, is that what they
you
were
gotta
telling you
figure
on?
It's a professional tool.
Hey, but
He's got to figure out how to bring his price down for the everyday man, and then he's going to be very rich from this,
Yeah.
right? Am I wrong? I'm not wrong.
We think it's a good idea.
No, the idea is great,
but
but I mean, how much is it?
220.
That's a little high.
220.
It also comes engraved with your name.
That's good. Yeah.
So, you
I
don't
want
lose
you,
it.
I want you to start selling them so you can buy a pair of socks.
You're still bothered by his
Still
sandals.
by his toes.
That's right. I told you you could taste them anytime.
Dude, I just want to. It's just funny to me how like the tongue lashing you're gonna get from your wife walking down the street for being on this podcast. I can feel the anger behind me right now. She's
No,
like, why,
she seems cool.
Why? She's like, why are me and my why?
She hasn't
why
listened to
why
it
would
yet.
you bring our daughter to this shit?
That's not my wife.
Is that really not your wife?
That is my wife.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's not her. She would love
Oh,
this.
she loves it?
loves
Oh,
it.
great.
No, she
I love
seems
your
cool.
husband.
Yeah.
I'm just
She-
creeped out that she looks like my sister.
Oh well.
You look just like my sister. It's creeping me out. Gloria, what do you want to plug?
Just OpieRadio. It's the best.
Yeah, Key.
Yeah, buddy.
She loves the podcast.
Oh, it's a
and I
bomb.
appreciate
Yeah.
that. Thank you, Gloria. We're rocking it. Chris, what do you got?
You can see me on YouTube, Facebook.
No, talk about
No, I got the
Bay Ridge Boys.
Yes.
At Bay Ridge Boys on Instagram. Bay Ridge Boys and History Hyenas podcast on
What is
iTunes
History
and
Hyenas?
Riotcast.com. Me and my friend Giannis Pappas at Giannis Pappas talk about history.
He's very funny.
Very funny.
I like the Bay Ridge Boys, but I'm not ready to click on the
History
other thing.
Hyenas
I'm
yet?
not ready to
It's
click
all about
on
history.
I'm not ready.
And History and Nature podcast.
But how do you spin the history thing?
We talk about history in a funny, fresh way.
Like what? Give me an example.
Like, we'll...
Ben!
Yeah!
Our kids play
more
together.
super fans?
No, not super fans. Fuck you.
What's up,
You know Chris Distefano?
everything, man?
That's
How are you,
Ben.
Ben?
Our kids play together.
Oh, yeah. Big
For
Ben.
real.
Ben.
He lives in the area.
Ben looks like he has... were you in the armed forces? No, sir. You look like you're going through PTSD.
The camel hat.
How are you, Ben?
Just got off work.
You want a burger?
Ben's in good shape.
Yeah, Ben's in
Tight,
good
bro.
shape.
You're tight.
Life's
Take your
good?
shirts off. I want to see who's in better shape.
So what's the history thing?
Like
what was your last topic?
Last topic, we talked about Civil War. We talked about Gettysburg.
Yeah, that's kind of a...
Yeah, but it was fun.
What made it
What
fun?
part of the fun?
You're funny. Giannis is very funny, but how do you make Gettysburg
You
fun?
gotta listen. Because
I'm not ready to click. I told you that
we
already.
made believe we were Union soldiers and what our point of views would be, and how we would both run away from the war, and how we'd probably fucking turn gay or something.
Bro, I would so run. You would
Yeah, I
run, right?
100%. The way people used to die in the Civil War. I mean, come on, yeah. People would bleed out and even get your legs blown off and just die of infection.
How about we go back to the Revolutionary War?
Oh, colonial
where
times,
you had to
They
fucking
walk in lines?
They
Yeah.
walk in lines, and then you're a band. You don't even have a weapon, and you're dying because you have to play a fife on the battlefield.
You get stabbed with a bayonet.
Why would you do that? If I was the fife guy, I'm like, fuck the fife. I care about my family. I'm running and
I
hiding
would never
behind a
know.
tree.
And it was so easy to desert back then because they would never find you. If you just went west, they're never going to find you.
No, it's one thing to have a weapon in the Revolutionary War, but you're a band member walking across the field, and I think the band went first, right, Gloria?
Yeah,
Gloria
it was the
knows.
song, yeah. And they were supposed to
Fife
not
and the
kill.
drum,
They were supposed to not kill the band, but they would shoot them in the head all the time.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's easy target
meat.
practice.
Right.
I want to get back to the Smash a lot.
It's the bomb. It really is.
All right, here's a history question for you. 50th
guaranteed I'll get
anniversary. Really? Are you really
I'm
good at
doing
history?
state capitals and history.
Are you really good at history?
Yeah, quiz me. If I get this right, I'm the fucking man. I'll stick my
All right.
I was going to say something, but I
Take your shoes off.
Yeah, I'll take my shoes off.
June 6th,
Yeah.
1968.
Okay. Is it an
Oh.
anniversary
June
of
6th.
D-Day?
Don't tell him,
Okay.
Gloria.
Okay.
Is it Bay of Pigs invasion?
Oh, Christ. Yeah, I thought you were good at history.
But not like the boring history.
boring. This is like
Nixon, Watergate?
June 6th. Do you know, Robert? All right, don't say it.
Okay, but the 60s?
You're a history buff. You got that
40s
hyena
in the
history
back.
thing.
Well, June 6th, wasn't that D-Day?
1968.
Well, that's not D-Day.
June 6th, 1968. It's the 50th anniversary of a huge event in this country. What is it?
Jeopardy? Oh, MLK, I Have a Dream? John Lennon got killed. Vietnam. 1968, Bay of Pigs.
You
no.
said you were good at history.
Yeah, but not the sick. Nobody cares about this. I don't care about that part of history.
You want a very good clue?
Yeah.
Someone was assassinated. June 6th.
Oh,
1968. JFK was November 22nd, 1963.
Who was assassinated in 1968? Was it his brother? RFK. No.
It was his brother, Bobby Kennedy.
Was it? Yeah.
50th anniversary coming up, June 6th, 1968. There's a great documentary on that on Netflix, by the way.
Yeah. You know the history of chewing gum?
That's the smash
Let me
love.
see. That's a beautiful piece.
It
man.
is really
That really is
beautiful.
a beautiful piece.
It's really a Cadillac.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to help him out, though. The 220
It's a high
price
price.
point.
It is a high price. But you got your name
They're
in
buying
it.
Carl's knife for $600, so $220 for a spatula.
Wait, Carl's knife?
Yeah, Carl's
Yeah.
knife is $600.
Carl has a knife?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a custom-made
Federer.
knife. It's Federer.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh,
They
the Feder knife?
Yeah.
I've seen the Feder knife. I didn't know that was officially.
thanks.
and
Yeah,
what-
they launched it. They oversold it. They
Carl didn't tell me this.
Yeah, so he did a.
I would spend $600 on a knife.
Oh, it's awesome.
What's Carl's knife called?
They're Cuban.
Oh, it's called the Cuban?
It really
Great.
is a custom knife, Cuban, done under all his
This guy,
specs.
his work is amazing.
He was.
He made me a fucking bottle opener, but you know, and made Carl a gorgeous knife. No, he's a fan of the podcast.
Yeah, Jeff Fetter is great.
Yeah,
He's
I
the
didn't
bomb.
know that they launched an actual night for Carl.
When we had your Comedy Central when Carl's birthday party was on, that's the window of time that the sign-up was for, and I think they sold over almost 50 knives.
Wow.
At 600 apiece.
Right, so 220 is like chump change.
Yeah, but who's this guy?
It's a random
he's
dude.
the bomb.
I'm kidding,
He's
Gloria.
the bomb.
Look, you see her.
Gloria gets defensive. I like it. Mother hen.
You see her eyes? They just start
Gloria gets
circling.
pissed.
When
Oh
you
my
talk
God.
about culinary excellence, like that's what you're talking about.
I just think the
Thank you,
price
Gloria.
point's a little rough. I know restaurants will spend that much. I'm trying to help you out.
How long have you known Carl, Will?
I was there.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. All right, so you failed on the history question.
Okay, I got one. Yeah, but if it's
He's
the
still back on the
That's
Civil
a big
War.
if
one,
it's the
1968.
40s, from World War II back, I'm good.
World War II back. World War
See?
II and back.
That I'm decent with.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right, give me like something I didn't know.
That you didn't know?
Yeah.
West Virginia was the only state to fight in the Union and Confederate Army in the Civil War. They flip-flopped.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And West Virginia, it's like known as like the kind of backwood redneck dumb state.
Yeah.
But it was all slander by the Confederate Army in the southern states for like switching to the Union. Actually, the truth about West Virginia, it's the smartest southern state. They get the most people per year to Ivy League schools come from the state of West Virginia.
That's
It's an amazing
impossible.
state.
Fucking wild
It
is
really
that?
is crazy.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's an amazing state,
Do you
Gloria?
know that's where Mother's Day was founded, was West Virginia?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
You want to know the history of chewing gum?
Yes, I do, actually.
All right, I
do
got a
it.
date for you.
All right.
Wait, no, I want to
Come
know
on,
about...
well, I want to get close.
Wait, there's too much going on. I want to know about Mother's Day.
So
Why
Mother's-
was it invented in West
The woman
Virginia?
that created Mother's Day was from West Virginia, and she was passionate about her mom and really wanted to commemorate and create a home kind of family event. And the moment that it became a law, it became a national holiday, she worked the rest of her life to make it not a national holiday because it became so commercialized
Right.
that she was so upset, and she did everything she could to undo what she had done. But she just wanted moms to be recognized for the good work that they do.
I hate my mom.
June 28, 1914.
June 28th, 1914?
Yep.
No,
Was that the start of World War I?
Yeah, because what happened?
Ferdinand was assassinated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
Very nice.
job.
But you didn't get the Robert Kennedy thing.
Well, because to be honest with you, I'm going to be honest, and maybe it's because, like, I was born in 84.
Oh, fuck.
The really
Jesus.
fun shit.
Seriously?
World War II was, like, so, like, not fun. It was, like, devastating, but it was, like, cool history. But the 50s, 60s, and 70s, 80s, I just don't care about at all. Which I should. If I was older, I'd care about it
Bro.
because I lived through it. I just don't care about it.
Do you understand?
It's so boring to
You
me.
understand in America, 1967, 1968, and 1969 were 3 amazing fucking years for this country.
What happened?
Everything, basically.
See, I don't even know about it.
Everything.
I don't
You
know.
have Woodstock. You have everyone being assassinated. You have the Summer of Love.
Kent State was in the military?
Kent State.
Was that in that window?
Probably.
Yeah, see, I gotta watch the 60s on
wouldn't-
CNN
Yes.
or History Channel.
The
whatever it
history
is.
of the 60s is pretty amazing.
Yeah, see, I just flop over it. I don't care. I get my brain turns off when it's 60s, 70s, 80s.
Yeah, but you're doing a thing
I'm
called...
an idiot.
What is it called again?
The History Hyenas.
Yeah, I can't click yet.
Oh,
Why?
I'm
It's just a
Bay
bad
Ridge
name.
Boys. I'm the Bay Ridge Boys
You're
guy.
a BRB?
Yeah, I fucking click on
I'll get
all
you a
that.
T-shirt. We're getting T-shirts coming out. I'll get you one.
Are you really?
Free of charge.
And then I see you, and then I see you
Wait a
doing this
minute.
history thing, and I'm like, no, I'm not ready for it.
All right.
I'm not ready.
I mean, we're only 15 episodes in, so it's still a new project.
All right.
Yeah.
Robert, you got a history question? Robert's from Westwood One. I love working with this guy, for real.
Yeah, Robert's.
I'm
Robert.
actually working with professionals for once.
Robert is a pro.
They're all pros at Westwood One. It feels very uncomfortable.
And the feeling's mutual, Opie. At this point, super uber fan Michael decides to FaceTime with the man who killed Osama bin Laden, American hero Robert O'Neill, who, by the way, will be on our next episode. Now back to Gebhards.
Robert.
FaceTime, Opie. It's FaceTime.
No, I know, but I got
He's trying
to.
to-
Robert, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you guys live or what?
Yeah, we're live. This is Robert O'Neill, who killed Osama bin Laden, talking about history.
Prove it.
Huh?
No, I'm kidding.
And he looks like 10 of my cousins too. So we got that
That's
going
exactly
for us.
right. I
Can I
thought
see
I called
him?
myself.
So what's going on? You're in a car, I see.
Yeah, I'm driving around. We're out in Laguna Beach, just doing a couple of speeches, a little fundraising, all that good stuff.
Nice. Yeah, this is the guy that killed Osama bin Laden, for real. And I want to know, do you get out of like traffic tickets and speeding tickets because you killed Osama bin Laden? Have you ever pulled that card and has it
You know
worked?
what's funny is my wife does every day. She just called me today and told me she got pulled over for using her phone and she dropped my name and got out of the tickets.
Oh, really? So it worked.
Yeah, she does that every day.
That is awesome. I love.
I don't drive enough to get that happen, and the guys that we work with are good.
But have you ever pulled the card and then someone's like, yeah, sure you did?
I actually had an NYPD cop do that. Again, my wife was driving. He said she took an illegal turn. I even dropped bin Laden's name, and he said doesn't help.
He said it didn't help?
Yeah.
No.
Isn't that terrible?
Is that true?
Yep.
That's true. We got his name and everything. I told some of my buddies. They lit him up.
I think if you killed Osama bin Laden, you pretty much could do whatever the fuck you want. But
I think you should get out of at least an illegal turn.
Yes.
I think your wife needs some driving lessons.
Yeah, when you're doing my podcast for real, Robert, this is fun, but I got to get you
Yeah,
on.
I got to get up there. I'm hooking up with Mike. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
When I get time in New York, for sure.
All right. Hey, that was a nice surprise. I got to go because we're wrapping up. But Robert O'Neill, the guy that killed Osama bin
I'll be
Laden.
in touch.
Yeah, right on, buddy. Thank you. That's awesome. You didn't care, huh, Chris? You had to check your Instagram during.
Because it wasn't.
You had to check your Instagram during.
It wasn't in the 20s.
It wasn't in the 40s. It's fucking cool.
As I'm talking to the guy that killed Osama bin Laden, you decide, you know what? This is the time that I should check my Instagram.
Aren't you not supposed to say it? That you're
You
the
wrote
guy
a whole
that did?
book about it.
Yeah, but aren't you not supposed to do that?
Huh? Well, some people question if he actually did.
What? No, I believe he did, but aren't you not supposed to?
Some people actually question it and
I
say
think
that
he's supposed to do that, though.
He's no longer active.
Right. Yeah, but wouldn't you be out of your mind the rest of your life?
He looked
always looking over your shoulder.
He looks like
Oh, he doesn't play. That guy is. He's a tough dude, but
real
still.
Dude. Where does he live? What state?
If I killed Osama bin Laden,
New York. Yeah,
maybe.
Oh yeah, allegedly.
Oh,
nice, dude.
yeah, that covered it. That covered it, Chris. No, if you're the guy that killed Osama bin, if I was the guy that killed Osama bin Laden, you would never know. I would never put that out there.
No.
What do you got on that, Michael?
I finally might bring something to the table. The
Oh,
story
God,
he tells
it's only
is,
been 2 hours.
No, is when they opened up the Freedom Tower. They had the museum over there, and he was there. Everyone knew who's killed him. There was like 10 guys who were on the mission, and there was like mothers crying and stuff. And the director, who knew that O'Neill killed him, was like, "That's the mom. Her son died 9/11. Her nephew died there. She had 3 people die there. Can you just tell her?" He's like, "If I tell her, the whole world's gonna know." At this point, there was already books being made. There was documentaries being made. Like, dude, just tell them. And that's when he decided to come out and tell them. It wasn't planned. He told them because his uniform, they took off his numbers and his name, and they held it there. And he's like, you know what? It was me. And then from there, it just blew up.
Wow.
So it wasn't planned. But
So he fired the kill shot.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's
Oh no, he tells the whole story at my old show.
It's intense.
When I used to have a decent radio show, not this horse shit that we're doing today. And when he walks you through it, it's amazing. It's actually on my YouTube channel, cheap plug, OpieRadio on YouTube. Just look it up, put Osama bin Laden. He walks through every moment of that day, and it is intense.
He walks you through, like, you watch, like, Zero Dark 30. He takes you through the entire thing, the plane crash, walking through the compound. It was intense.
It was a helicopter that crashed,
yeah,
right?
one helicopter crashed.
Yeah, one of the helicopters crashed, so it fucked up the whole mission. They practiced the mission. They figured out where he was and what the compound looked like. They had it pretty much to scale, right, Michael?
Yeah.
They had all the details, and then they would practice how they were going to do this. The problem is, the day that they went in, one of the helicopters crashed, so they had to kind of make it up as they went. And then he ran up the stairs, I'll never forget, went in his room, and there's Osama bin Laden just being just a regular old guy.
Tell the best part. He said he walked in. It went 10 people deep. He was number 9. So, like, you had to go into a room, Chris, so now he's number 8. You keep moving up. Now he's number 2. And Osama's son comes down, and the guy spoke Arabic and said whatever the son's name was. And the son looks, he kills him. Now O'Neill's number 1. He walks up the stairs.
O'Neill's the guy we were just talking about.
Yeah, Rob O'Neill, the dude who killed bin Laden. They open up the curtain, and bin Laden's like 6'5", holding a lady. And O'Neill's
holding a lady in front of him.
Yeah, his wife. And O'Neill shot him twice in the head. And then it's like, this is like what's so badass about the SEALs. They walk in, they run in behind him. O'Neill's like standing over him and like, dude, just get your stuff, let's go. Meanwhile,
what about the woman? What happened to the wife?
The woman, they didn't shoot her. The woman just stayed there. Yeah.
And then they had, God, I'm trying to remember.
So it was not a thing to take him prisoner.
No,
it was a kill mission.
It was a kill mission.
Yeah.
They admit that.
And then they had how many minutes to go through the whole thing before they had to get out?
Like 16 minutes and like
to get all the hard drives and whatever they can and get the fuck out of there.
Was Hillary Clinton really watching it? And
No,
Obama really
was.
watching it?
was.
That's true.
Chris, I'm gonna be honest. He just texted me. He wants to do the show with you, obviously, Ope. Like within the next week or two. So we should do the show.
I want to come on, dude. It'd be a fucking honor for him to kill me.
He tells it. Well, I don't know why he would kill
Wait,
you.
you're
but
part of the show now, Michael? I just said come by and check it out. I'm kidding. No, I've had him on. He's awesome. And
He
how he
seemed like
tells
a cool
it,
guy.
it's pretty amazing.
I would love to.
And then some people, this is why Twitter is just the worst.
Yeah, fuck
no,
Twitter.
But hear me out. Even the guy that killed Osama bin Laden gets all sorts of shit on Twitter.
What?
So
About what? Did they,
so
they,
what
they
hope?
second guess his story?
Yeah, they don't think he did it, you know.
Why would he lie about that?
I mean, are there any Navy SEALs that think he didn't do it?
No, the 10 guys on the mission, they all say, there was 6 of them who say, we won't say who did it. The other 4 were like, he did it. So listen, obviously Rob did it. Because someone would have came forward and said, I did it.
And all 10 guys are retired.
No, I don't agree with you with that, Michael.
What do you mean?
I believe Robert O'Neill did it.
Oh, he definitely did. He definitely did.
Yeah, but there's, if another guy did it, let's say,
Yeah.
In quotes, whatever, maybe that guy doesn't want to be known as the guy that did it.
Maybe.
So that's
Why
why
would
there's a gray area there a
Exactly.
little bit,
Why would you-
and the conspiracy bullshit that people go with.
But why would you not want? Because what? They're afraid like people try to kill
Retaliation.
Rob.
And also they said,
Bro,
the oath
imagine going through life as the guy that killed Osama bin Laden.
Does he feel nervous about anyone's going to kill him?
the
ever?
way he seems when you meet him, he doesn't. He has a carry permit. He's good to go. But also, they always feel the oath of the Navy SEAL. They should have never exposed it. That's what the other half think.
All right, here's a question. How does I don't remember how he answered it, but why didn't we ever see the death pictures?
They said that so many people have the death pictures, but they just never released it yet. He said
That's bullshit. Someone would have released it by now.
I know. He said there's
I'm
so
pushing
many.
back on that. If there's so many people have seen that picture, then it would have been out there
He
by
says so many people have seen them. It's not even funny. He said it was a digital camera. They took it. It was never like the iPhone was an iCloud. They give it. He said so many people have
So
it.
why won't the government release them? What is their
He
thoughts?
says eventually they will. I don't know why they won't.
Because they think it'll piss off too many people.
And also,
because it makes it even that more
it makes
real.
It visceral.
And remember what they say.
Whoa, Gloria!
Oh my God, what a big
First
word!
time we had visceral on the fucking
Fuck yeah!
Freak!
Visceral!
And remember they said he shot him in the face. He said they had to push his face together. So there's 2 Navy SEALs hands pushing Osama bin Laden's face together for the picture.
Really?
And what were the DVDs they found in his room? I wasn't prepared for this. I would have did some research.
Yeah, I wish we had
Friends?
No, he had some weird DVDs that he was checking out.
Titanic.
Do you remember, Michael? I'll ask
don't.
Robert.
I don't.
I'll get him on again.
No,
he's a great guest.
He's been dying to do your show since.
So once he completed that mission, was he just kind of you're done with the army then after that, or he still fought in the
no,
wars?
it was Navy, Chris.
Navy
SEALs.
SEAL, sorry.
But he said when he finished that, he still. That's why his book is great. He still did the SEALs for another year, but he said he got so desensitized to missions. He's like, dude, this is not safe for me because I was going into like whatever. Meanwhile, there was cars blowing up, buses blowing up. He's doing shootings, but he's like, whatever. He was desensitized.
Not the Bin Laden mission.
Exactly.
Right.
Was he at the burial?
Of Bin Laden? 100%.
So he was.
Yes.
Where's the burial? Where'd they
At
bury him?
sea.
In sea.
At sea.
The U.S. government threw his body in the ocean.
Yeah, well, the Navy SEALs, because they didn't want to have like a site where everyone's going to go and do whatever they want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Robert's got some. I'm confused. What are you showing me, Robert?
You asked what the movies they found in his DVD collection?
Oh, yeah.
Chicken Little, Ants, Cars, and Where in the World is Osama bin Laden?
Oh, they had that?
Yeah, a
The
lot
Morgan,
of kids
the Morgan
movies.
Spurlock documentary?
Yeah.
No way did he have that.
That was in his collection?
But they might have made that list just to make him look that much worse. Did he really have all those animations?
Yeah.
He had the same movie list as my son. It humanized the guy, though.
Yeah.
Because they found him, supposedly, he looked really old. He didn't look as
Really? It was
scary.
just sitting there like an old
He
man.
had it, supposedly, I say supposedly, I'm just playing the other side a little bit, but I do believe Robert O'Neill and everything he told me, but I'm just saying it that
I
way.
believe Robert
But
O'Neill.
he, to protect himself, he put one of his wives, he had a few
Remember,
wives.
he was like
Fucked
6'5", so he said the girl was like 5'10", like, and he held her, or 5'8", and just complete headshot.
So it was that's an easy shot though for Rob.
He says it on like the podcast, like easy shot. He's like boom, boom.
And it's not even a second of thought. It's like
No.
it's a kill mission. He came into his view pop the gun. That's it.
Chris, he says that when they went for the mission, they said if you go past that third hallway, there's going to be a curtain. When you go above those stairs, Osama bin Laden is there. So he was the first guy. Remember, he was 8 or 9. He went up there. He's like, okay, this is when I open the door. Osama bin Laden is here. His son is the last line of defense. He went in there. He said he was going in there only to shoot. He saw one tall dude. It was Osama. He said he saw him for like 2 seconds, and that was it.
Okay, thank you. Robert is really helping out today. Here, pornography is found in bin Laden's compound, which is totally against the Muslim religion. What does the article say, Robert?
All right, so the source here is the New York Times from 2011. So those hard drives that we just talked about, tons of porn found on these hard drives that the Navy SEALs recovered.
You sound like you could be like in the Russian mob. Like the way, like your English is you know.
I try.
Well, the point is, though, they did find porn.
That is
But I don't know. If
I want to
believe
know
that.
the porn
That's something
titles.
but that's something that could be fake news.
I hate
that
to-
could be fake news.
I do hate to be that guy, but yeah, I mean,
That
we're
could
gonna,
easily. How convenient that the villain of America has porn. Come on.
I mean, I like that you put that on the table because
It's just
obviously we're going to make
convenient.
him look like the worst person ever. But I do.
Is that the cream puff girl?
Do you know the Asian broad? Oh, you like Asian broads.
Yeah,
Michael loves Asian
Fucking
broads.
Creepy Michael.
What? Now
Julie's-
you're going to stop
I'm
talking?
not, but Julie's going to listen, so now she's going to be like, oh, God, I knew it.
What's wrong with liking Asian
Look at
broads?
the menu.
Michael,
Yeah.
every
No, my
girl
girlfriend's
knows
Asian,
that you have
so
an
she's-
Asian.
yeah,
No, she's beautiful and it's okay.
Yeah, she's way out of my league.
Yo, Asian broad.
Hey.
Hey, Asian broad. Come on in and do the pedicure.
So, Chris, you got to come on when...
I would love to come on.
He just actually gave me the date. I'll tell you the date he just
I would
gave
love
me.
to come on.
I'm not doing your podcast.
No, you can do your podcast.
He's asked me 20 times. I'm
That's
the
way
worst.
more than that. Way more than that. Come
No,
on.
I don't do anyone's shows.
I know. I respect that, though. I do.
You want to do History Hyenas?
I'm not ready to click on it. I told you that, Chris.
cuz.
You're putting out too much shit.
All right, fine.
I started putting out too much shit, and I
But you like
realized you
Bay
gotta
Ridge
calm
Boys,
down.
though.
I love Bay Ridge
All right,
Boys,
great,
and I'll
great, great.
probably like the hyena thing.
All right, fine.
I really will probably
All right,
like that.
when you
He'll
like it,
start
though, you
watching
come on.
when you get to the 60s.
Why didn't you invite me to be in the Bay Ridge Boys?
You want to be in it?
Ah, Christ.
You could be in
You
it.
don't want me on it, do you?
I want you on it.
What part will I play?
The garbage can.
Chris Mullen.
No, what part?
No,
you can't
honestly,
find me a
dude.
part?
No, dude. You could play.
Did you see me improving with you on the streets of New York on the last
yeah,
podcast?
dude. Why don't you
Give me a part.
I'll give you a part. You could be fucking.
Come on.
You could
You
be,
got this.
You could be Giannis's ex-wife's new husband.
No.
There you go.
Ah,
No.
Christ.
What do you want?
I could shoot 3-pointers.
You want to shoot threes?
I'll shoot threes.
You could be the honey guy.
The honey guy. That was for the last podcast.
Last
We
podcast.
talked to a honey guy.
Yeah. Honeycomb.
We're really-
And he spelled honeycomb without the B.
Yes.
He
Just
did.
honeycomb.
That wasn't good.
Yeah, he was like, I spell good. I was like, not really, but.
Did you see those birthday cake, the graduation cake that somebody wanted summa cum laude and Publix would
Oh,
make
yeah,
the
they-
cake?
yeah. No cum?
They took out cum.
They took cum
Wait,
out.
what happened?
So-
They censored cum.
Wait. Get Spatula Guy
So-
back on.
Smashula. I think it was a Kroger.
Yeah, it was a Publix.
Oh, I'm sorry, Publix, which I love, by the way.
Yeah,
Amazing subs.
great store.
But yeah, they
Eat the mic there, brother.
somebody, one of the cake decorators.
Someone ordered a cake for their graduate who graduated summa cum laude, and they went online and ordered the cake. No problem, done. Parties that sends a husband to go pick up the cake. Picks up the cake, it says summa -- loud, because the Publix computer system recognized cum as a bad word.
As one of the 8 deadly words.
Yes, and so they didn't get it with summa cum laude.
Really?
Yep, so they turned around and gave him $70 back for the cake, and they gave.
The worst part was that the mother who ordered the cake for the kid had to explain to the entire family
The mother, the grandmother, why they didn't have
why it was censored and what the word meant.
How about you just fucking write comments something else?
Well, you've seen
Right?
right? You have cake rating skills, absolutely.
Why would you have to explain that? And you're a parent.
I am a parent.
Wouldn't that be an easy
I would
thing to
explain it to her.
explain? Of course.
What do we walk
I
down the-
hate that argument. What am I going to tell my kids?
Just do
How
it.
about you just have a conversation with your kids? It's that easy.
How about you walk down the baking aisle and pick up a tube of icing and just write CUM?
Yes. Yes. Do you like cum, Gloria?
Summa cum laude, yes.
Good answer.
Chris, that was boring, I guess, too.
Oh,
What do you want to talk about?
I'm drunk,
will-
dude.
What are you looking up the
You're
60s?
drunk. We had a beer and a half. You want to wrap up?
Yeah, I'm done.
That's it? That's what happens?
I
You
gotta
just
go
run out of
work.
steam?
I got shows, bro.
All right. All right, so we're not clicking on Hyenas yet, but we're clicking on Bay Ridge Boys.
Dude, History Hyenas, Bay Ridge Boys.
Did you figure out the top 5 white NBA players of all time?
Larry Bird, Steve Nash, Pistol Pete Maravich, Dirk Nowitzki, Craig Elo.
What happened to Dave
Craig
DeBusschere?
Elo.
Dave DeBusschere.
You know he dropped dead on the streets of New York City?
Yes,
Are you
I
a big
did.
Knicks fan, Gloria?
I am a hardcore 70s Knicks fan, absolutely.
Walt Frazier, Dick Barnett.
Clyde is my
Are we
hero.
talking Phil Jackson? Are we talking Jerry Lucas?
See, now Phil
Are we
Jackson
talking
was-
Bill Bradley?
yes,
What are we talking?
yes.
All right.
I'm there.
Earl the Pearl?
Monroe,
All right.
absolutely.
Very nice.
That's the deal.
That's the last time I got excited about the Knicks, unfortunately. Fuck.
Then I
Knicks
married
stink.
a Celtic fan. That was all downhill from there.
Name your top 5 Celtics of all time. I got this, believe it or not.
Parrish,
Yes.
McEnroe.
Yep.
I would Larry Bird for sure. McHale.
Paul Pierce.
Yeah, more current. Yeah, absolutely. Than mine.
You're not going Dave Cowens? You're not
No,
going
you know,
Bill Russell?
No, you know. The
Oh,
guy,
Bill
wait,
Russell.
No, the guy from the West Coast whose son now plays. Bill Walton.
Bill Walton.
John Havlicek?
Oh, he stole the fucking ball.
Huh?
He stole the ball.
Yes, he did. Her top 5 Celtics of all time list stinks.
Stinks.
What's your list?
Celtics or Knicks?
Celtics.
Celtics? Bird.
You know, Pistol
Parrish.
Pete Maravich was on the Celtics.
Yes.
McHale, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett. I'm a more
Oh,
current.
Garnett, yeah.
I'm more current.
You got to go Kevin McHale, though.
There's a few
I
years
love
difference
Kevin
between
McHale.
you and I. Yeah.
Yes, just a few.
All right, Chris tapped out, so
Opie,
we're gonna.
I've been podcasting with you for 3.5 hours. Holy shit! I can't do it anymore.
It started next to a
started at
garbage
2 o'clock.
can. How cool is this podcasting
I
thing?
fucking love it, dude.
You wandered up. I was in front of a garbage can, and look at all the stuff we accomplished on the last 2 podcasts.
Smashburger.
Not
I mean,
bad, right?
spatula.
That's why I love this, because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Wow,
now.
your wife just flat out left.
She did. It was because of you.
She's out filling orders for Smash.
We started at a garbage can, and we ended up talking to the guy that killed Osama bin Laden. That's why I love
Seriously.
doing this,
Full
because I don't know
circle.
what's going to
Denver.
happen.
Full circle.
Chris Distefano, this has been a pleasure.
It's been great.
It really has been a pleasure. You got to plug. What do you want to plug?
We're at Gebhards. Go to ChristyComedy.com.
Forget it. And you wonder why you haven't sold out the Beacon Theater yet. You know Steely Dan's going to be at the Beacon Theater? How do you do that?
Genuinely, if I'm being serious, and I know it's disrespectful, I couldn't tell you what the fuck Steely Dan even was.
One of the main
Hologram.
guys died, and they're
Hologram.
continuing on as Steely Dan. How are they doing it?
Hologram.
Well, that's...
Are they musicians?
Oh, Robert, help me! Steely Dan was
Steely
2
Dan?
guys, one's done,
Yeah.
and they're
Was one Steely, one
and
Dan?
now they're fucking one was Steely. I forget if Steely died or Dan died.
Becker died.
I know Walter Becker
What's the
died.
song? Name one song.
Reeling in the years.
Ricky, don't lose that number.
Oh,
How about never going back to my old school? Dirty work. I'm a fool to do your dirty work.
Where would I know it from? Is it in a movie?
the radio.
Your dad would know.
Steely
Unfortunately,
Dan. No.
your dad would know Steely Dan.
No, he would know Steely
But
Dan.
they're playing the Beacon Theater. Walter Becker died, and what? They just say, that doesn't really matter. We're just going to continue with Steely Dan. Does anyone know how they're doing this? Robert, do you know?
Dude,
As a
bunch of
music
studio
guy?
music. They're doing
Huh?
a bunch of studio musicians. A bunch
They-
of guys that just played with them, but not Chevy Chase, who was their original drummer.
Like the actor Chevy Chase?
Yes, the actor.
He wasn't their original drummer.
Yes, he
Get on
was.
mic, Robert.
Come on, Rob.
Chevy Chase was their original drummer.
For real?
Yes. When they were in college.
Is this true?
Berkeley. Yes, absolutely true. Check with Vic Henley. He will back me up on this.
Wait, Chevy Chase was the original drummer of Steely Dan. I just learned something today.
He was the original drummer for Steely
Yep,
Dan.
here it is. Chase played drums with the college band, the Leather Canary Headed School. Then he was founded the successful group Steely Dan.
I did not know this. Was he involved with any of the big songs?
No, he
It was
literally
before-
got out before they became the big Steely Dan, but he was their original drummer when they were all back at Berkeley College of Music and playing together and all.
Holy fuck, I just learned something
Says
today.
Chase has absolute pitch, perfect pitch.
Does he? Chevy Chase is an asshole. I was doing the John McEnroe talk show. and-
John McEnroe's an asshole. Remember when he came on the show?
You were there that
I
day?
was there.
I loved him.
I thought it was crazy.
He was
taking a big shit on his fucking son.
But he's a good asshole. Chevy Chase is a bad asshole. There's a difference. Does anyone understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I actually enjoy John McEnroe.
So I was doing the John McEnroe TV show. Was it John McEnroe? I did so much TV when I used to be somebody. And I was in makeup, me and Anthony with Chevy Chase, and we're like, hey, we're on this TV show, you're on this TV show. So we just try to say hi and like have a little small talk. Motherfucker made believe we weren't even in the room.
What?
He's a twat.
Why?
Wow.
Not even, I mean, we're on the same TV show. It's not like I'm bothering him at a diner, and he wouldn't even acknowledge that we talked to him. And he was in a stupid pink sweater.
Like literally, like if I'm talking to you, he's like just looking.
Wouldn't, like I didn't say a word. Not like, leave me alone. Like I didn't even say it. Like I was
Why?
a ghost. You know how you hate ghosts? Yes.
So
Did you
go
say
on
anything? Did
together?
you and Anthony
Everyone
say
says he's an asshole.
Were
No,
you
we
on
talked
stage
about it
too?
on our show back in the day, but that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Donnie Deutsch's TV show, and
Who's
it never
Donnie
aired.
Deutsch?
Because he didn't have his shit together.
Stop it.
What? What's wrong,
No idea.
Robert?
It's Donnie Deutsch.
Robert's throwing his
He has
phone.
no idea who Donnie Deutsch is.
You don't know who Donnie Deutsch is?
That's even current.
Donald
Donnie
Trump's
Deutsch?
friend?
Yeah.
They used to be friends, and now
Attorney.
Donnie
Deutsche Bank.
Not like Deutsch. Oh, you're cute. You're really funny. No.
Gloria, explain Donnie Deutsch.
He's a publicist. He's an attorney. He navigates all of the stars, and he's got a TV show. He's dating somebody. Who's he dating?
No idea who Donnie Deutsch is.
All right, anyway,
Yeah,
he had a
well.
TV show, but he didn't have his shit together. So what we taped that day, by the time it aired, it was old news, so it never
it?
aired. And I think it was that show, actually, that Chevy Chase was an asshole in his pink sweater. So with that, History Hyenas,
Yeah, History Hyenas on
Bay
iTunes.
Ridge Boys,
Bay Ridge
thinking of
Boys.
a role for the Opster,
Taking a
right?
role for the Officer Hartford Funny Bone.
And you're going to come back. We got to retell the edibles story.
Oh my God.
Would
God.
you do an edibles show with me?
When you
Dude,
went
I
to
don't
the
know if I
hockey
can do it
game?
again.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
to
that
the
was
Islanders game.
crazy.
When you do an edibles show with me, this is the deal.
Okay.
I'll get you a
I'm
whole...
not doing Sharon's edibles.
Well, don't eat a whole bar.
I know. I'm a fucking idiot.
Gloria's another super fan. She knows more about me than I do.
For you, Gloria.
No, what happened was we went to an Islanders game. I knew that we were heading into a weird situation doing edibles. Chris was doing pot for the first time, right?
Yeah, first time.
Ever. And we all did a little square of like sort of an edibles Hershey bar. And Chris was like, fuck that, and wanted more. And the rest is history.
And you were supposed to be on the Jumbotron, right?
Yeah.
No, he was.
Yeah.
He was.
They put me on the Jumbotron twice.
Yeah. Anyway, would you do an edible show? We'll
All right,
we'll
fine,
do
I'll
the
it.
whole
I'll
story
do it,
another
I'll do it,
day.
I'll do it. But I can't fucking do.
No,
can't-
I'll set you up nice. I'll get you a hotel room. We'll podcast really close, maybe even in the hotel room.
Can we do it from my apartment, maybe? So I'm just
I
home.
would love to.
All right, great.
I want to do edibles. 75 minutes later, it's fucking
Yeah, if I'm at
lights
my
out.
house, I'll be all right.
You'll do that, right?
I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Or your house.
It was unbelievable.
That was a great show.
You thought he was. What were you? You thought you were having a stroke. You
I
thought
was
you were
having
having
a
a
stroke,
spear
heart
through your
attack.
head.
Spear through my head.
Heart attack.
Yeah, I got out of the cab 30 blocks away from my house, started running home. It was bad news. I spoke to Sherrod on the phone. He was laughing at me.
You were giving your signs to Sherrod, right?
Yeah,
like what
yeah,
was wrong with
He
you?
was
thought it
mad
was-
at me. I'm like, you were the one that did extra.
I'm like, dude, you left me.
I didn't.
Well, no, he would not leave you.
Gloria, thank you, Gloria.
Well, I
You,
didn't-
you made him leave the game.
We left the game. After the first period,
I
it was
know.
Rangers Islanders.
And you were talking about that game the whole day. You couldn't wait to
I
see
was
the
so
game.
pumped. I had an Islanders.
You had a
I had
shirt.
my Islanders outfit on at
I
8 o'clock in the morning.
I paid attention. I
Next
got
thing,
it.
we're walking around, and all of a sudden, Chris is like, "We got to go," and he sees a door exit. And
We saw Jim Serpico.
Yeah. Well, that led to probably the Bay Ridge Boys.
I think probably. Yeah.
I think so. I guess he didn't notice me that day,
I was
but
like,
he
I'm
noticed
having
you.
a stroke. I got to sit down. I'm having a stroke.
Yeah, and he laughed at us, and then my buzz was okay, and then all of a sudden you saw an exit door and said, "Dude, I got to go," and I'm like, "Fuck."
And you
They
couldn't go back
interviewed me,
in.
remember the
No,
Islanders
I didn't go
interviewed
back
me?
in.
No, he said you couldn't come back in. Yeah.
No, Chris was cool. He's like, you know what? I understand if you want to leave me. I'm like, I can't leave him. So next thing you know, we're outside Barclays. There's not a soul in sight. It's 10 degrees out. I'm like, what the fuck? And then we're looking for a car. Did you grab an Uber? I think it
I got
was?
an Uber, and
And then he just ditches me, and now I'm sitting there like I'm still on edibles by myself.
Yeah, and I lived on 95th Street at the time, and I got off at 65th Street. I was like, this is good. And then he was like, okay. I was like, it's not. I live right here on 95th. And then I just was like, fuck, I'm 30 blocks away.
Edibles are weird. I haven't done them in a while. I went
last
through
time was with me, maybe, right?
I might have did it a couple times after that, but I truly haven't done it in a while. I think I'm going to dip back in this summer. But
Dude, remember? And then for like a week, I would text you, be like, "You're mad? Are you mad at me?"
Well, no.
Well, you didn't come to the show for a while because, like, you were still like coming back to.
Gloria, 3 days later, you're still texting me going, I think I'm still high. But the weird thing was, like, edibles are weird because we did them, and then we're on the subway going down to the Barclays from Midtown.
Yeah.
We missed our stop thinking it was completely normal. I guess it was already taking effect, but we didn't really realize.
We went to
And then the next
were
stop
20
was,
minutes late for the game.
Well, the next stop it wasn't like an easy, oh, fuck, we missed our stop, let's get out and go back. The next stop was literally another 10 minutes on the subway.
It was express.
So we got fucked. Anyway.
All right.
Chris Distefano, this was a pleasure. Thank you
I
so much for
appreciate
finally
it.
doing the podcast.
I'll do it every week.
Every week?
I'm in. Give me a Westwood One ID.
Slow down.
Give me one. Rob, fucking give me an ID.
Rob, did Chris do all right?
Can I have an ID?
Is he ready for an ID, you think?
Come on, I got Twitter followers.
We'll get Chris an ID. We're going to talk to HR tomorrow.
Fuck yeah!
With his puppy nipple.
Chips.
In the house.
In the house.
Fantastic.
All right, Gloria, what do you got besides no burger cookies for the Opster?
No burger cookies, but Guys Grocery Games. Check out Carl. He'll be on there regularly.
yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
What about my podcast?
Your podcast is kick-ass awesome. It really is the best.
Well, you're on it, though, right now.
Now I am, but before this, it was off the charts.
All right, thank you, Gloria.
Keep it coming.
And the spatula guy.
We got
Smashula.
at Smashula on
Count
Instagram.
Smashula.
And we got at William Shear at Instagram.
Does he-
SHEAR.
Did you run into Madonna when you...
I cooked for Madonna for a long time.
Literally?
Like
Yeah,
you were
I was her
personal.
chef.
And he trained the other chefs.
Yeah.
Did you meet Amy Schumer when
You
you were there?
I never met Amy Schumer.
You-
I was before Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer.
She opened for her.
Whatever.
All right.
We used to be close until she got famous.
That's right.
That's a story for another podcast. Anyway, listen. Madonna.
Yes.
Any connection to this day?
Yeah.
Then she's not going to talk dirt. Is she cool or not?
She's great. I got a great relationship with her.
Call it the open podcast.
Look at that shit.
Probably not. Probably not. No, she's not in America right now.
But she doesn't even live here?
Not for this year.
We're not going to get a Madonna story
Where's
because
she
he still
live?
has a connection. I've heard some things. That's all I'm going to say. I've heard some things.
Well, maybe you'll get something sometime.
From somebody else? I actually got
Where's-
a
give
I
me
got
another beer.
No, I got a connection with Madonna. That's all I'll say.
No, she's great. I've known her for a long time and had a lot of
You really cooked for her?
Yeah.
What's her favorite meal?
anything flavorful and healthy.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, Chris.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
What about Michael? He's got no plug?
No, Michael. Plug
Come on,
your
Michael.
Plug your podcast. Plug your fucking podcast.
Plug your friends who killed Bin Laden.
Yeah, the one person I know.
Well, Michael does a good.
Michael's got a great podcast.
I've never heard it, but I think it's decent.
No, yeah, it's good.
Well, it's not that good. I just get good guests. Dick Vitale, Michael K. Williams, Omar from The Wire comes on once a week. Jerry Cooney comes on. Jake the Snake Roberts, Kamala.
What's the name of the podcast?
The Mike Sappho podcast.
Thank you so much to Michael, super fan. The podcast, I've never heard it, but I think it's good. Right?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Sounds wonderful. We'll do it eventually,
it's got
right?
Great guests.
All right, Gloria from Baltimore, Carl's assistant, now my assistant, I guess.
Done deal.
I ain't paying you though.
You get to see.
Spatula guy.
Oh yeah.
Chris Distefano,
Chrissy
one of my
Big Chips.
favorites for real. He's a good friend and one of the funniest guys out there right now, and I mean that, Chris.
Thank you.
I mean that.
I appreciate it.
What did I say after you fucking killed at Carl's
Oh my God, at
birthday
Carl's
party?
You were the bomb.
What did I say to
thank
you?
you.
The bomb.
What'd you
I
say?
hugged you and I got emotional because I at that point I didn't see you in a while, and I always think Chris is funny. But I'm going to tell you this for everybody to hear. I was like, holy fuck, he upped his game.
That was
thank
You
stellar.
went to another level.
Well,
That's because I haven't seen you in a while, but I'm just telling
No,
you,
you're
you're one of the
real
funniest
good.
I
motherfuckers
appreciate
out
it.
there right now, and I want people to know that.
well, thank you.
Okay?
I appreciate it.
And at Chris D Comedy on the Twitter.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't have a girl, and he's
Yeah, and
a little
history
lost,
hyenas if
and he
you
might
want.
be gay.
Yeah,
and
but
he
that's
doesn't
all
really know
part of it.
history, even though he's doing some kind of weird history podcast.
Yeah,
but this motherfucker's funny.
He is
Great.
funny as
Okay,
hell.
go watch
So he-
Steely Dan.
So he's got that going for him. He buys dumb
With your
pets
shoes
for his
off.
daughter, but
Yeah.
whatever. He's
I got
funny.
cream puff nipples.
Yeah.
He does. He can't control himself with treats.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy fucking a Smash-a-lot tonight. Or like,
Secretly wants to have sex with Tim Sabian. Whatever. All that aside, this guy is funny.
Woo!
And OpieRadio.com for your t-shirts. Fucking Carl's T-shirt selling well, Gloria.
It's the bomb.
Beyond reproach. And we now have a Creepy Cabin T-shirt up there. All proceeds go to Carl as far as those shirts go. All the rest of them, I'm going to take a little taste. Chris, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks to Mike, Gloria, Spatula Guy, Westwood One. Hit it.
OpieRadio. Don't forget to subscribe, leave comments, and of course, a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts from the Westwood One Podcast Network.